Okay.
Abu Dabu.
Yeah.
Ubabu Gab. Welcome to DnD. I really don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna take a sip out of my Dark Souls mug. Last session was an interesting one. A lot of things happened. Some improvements to the keep, as well as improved relations with the Dwarven capital, as well as a now sponsorship or patron
I'm gonna mute.
with Bertrand. Let's go, old Bertrand. What's his last name? Is it Bertrand Bell?
Does that mean we're multi-classed warlocks now?
Bertrand Esquire.
We have a patron.
Not that kind.
I know. Someone has to
But,
fill the pun void.
So, after also being sent on a quest and stuff like that, Prok was roused from his kind of mental slump, and upon combating these, they're sent on a quest to go to a trade route and take care of some gnolls. After finding out that it was a bit more than they bargained for, and some pretty close experiences, the party was able to overall survive, pass, as well as find a couple of items and a big man. Soon enough, it was discovered that Fang was in possession of the deck of many things that the party was oh so very fond of, so every goddamn single person drew a card.
And it turned out okay.
It turned out really okay. Like, you can't make up those odds. And that's what blew my mind. So, after some things happening, stats getting increased, wishes being granted, money, lots of fucking money, alignments being changed, and fate itself potentially being fucked, the party headed back, and Prok was in quite the stupor.
Yay. Oh, no, not yet.
In which Prok and Prok's father had quite the sentimental conversation in which his father relinquished this like necklace of constitution, which now reveals how frail and old Prok's father really is. His vitality has seemed to decrease by a substantial amount. And Aeon also decided to make a guest appearance and inform, as well as invite the entire party to a little gathering that will be happening in 2 weeks in the Shadowfell in the Dominion of Greed. So, now the morning comes, and the party is free to do as they please. Squall is currently not with us, and Maxi will be coming within the hour. Oh, who joined?
It's fine.
Oh, it's fine. Okay.
I'll wake up, and I'll go to Prok's room and knock on his door.
They open the door.
Prok? You feeling any better?
I'm feeling great. Matter of fact, I'm leaving this ugly keep. I'm going to explore.
You gonna do that? I'm gonna roll an insight.
Hey, Takkul.
Takkul's here! Ah!
Howdy dowdy.
Why did you all start so early?
What? He said 7:30.
Like a million times.
I was so worried. I thought you were okay. Oh,
Yeah, I had to rush back from eating dinner with my family.
I'm
my bad.
sorry.
We were talking about the other night, saying like 8:30 CST. I didn't know you changed it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That was a misunderstanding.
So the
Terribly sorry
total
about
for my
that.
insight check on Prok is 24.
I'm telling the truth.
Okay.
Okay, I'm glad everything is alright then.
Hey, Prok, before you go though, would you wanna maybe help me with future projects in blacksmithing?
I'm alright.
Okay, I just thought you know, include you in things.
I'm gonna throw a javelin through my window.
Come on, Yeet.
A lot's been going on, okay?
Alright. Can we still use our abilities then?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay, so you do a javelin through your window?
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump out of
Okay. I don't think it's
oh.
never repaired.
Yeah, it wasn't
I'm
repaired.
I'm throwing a javelin out of it, then jumping to the javelin, picking it up.
Oh, there he goes. Okay.
gonna say, Jamie, little man, get out of here.
Jamie just kind of floats through the window, and little man just blinks over.
I'll pick little man up, put him on my shoulder, and just gonna go into the forest, go explore, look for something cool, look for cool shit.
No, no.
Okay. This can only end well.
I'm going for a walk.
You know, I'm gonna chase after Prok.
Just walk.
Buddy system. Wait, Prok, wait.
Alright.
Come on, buddy. We're magic partners, remember?
Oh yeah, we're magic brothers. I forgot. I'm just going to explore. I'm just going to look for cool shit.
Okay. Mind if I join you?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all do that. What's the other people's doing?
Give me a second. I'm nauseous. Coming back. Give me a second. Sorry.
It's all good, buddy. Alright, well, Squall, are you doing anything in particular?
Is everybody else gone?
Mhm.
What has happened so far?
Because Katie's with Lelelele, so
Oh.
they'll probably be going together, doing whatever it is.
Okay.
Don't worry, I didn't forget about you, Katie.
Where did we start off?
It's the morning after the encounter with Aeon.
Okay. I would be in the huts then. I'm going to go to the keep to look for Scott.
You see Prok jumping through the window, as well as his pets, and you see Scott chasing after him.
He goes well, I guess I'll just wait. I'll just wait. So,
Oh yeah.
I kind of need Scott for this next part, so.
Alright.
I'm all good now.
Lele and Fang.
I get up and I turn to Fang and I say, and I give Fang a very contemplative, almost distant look, and tell them, I put my hand on their shoulder and I tell them, if I'm not back by the end of the day, don't worry about me anymore. And I continue at the door. I would
What
like
is going
to,
on?
I would like to walk outside of the keep and look for Squall.
You find Squall.
Squall,
You see,
are
you
you?
see Prok and Squall. You first off, you see Prok and Scott running off into the woods,
Uh-huh.
and then you see Squall kind of just watching them go.
Okay. Squall, are you busy? Are you busy today, Squall?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
I have given myself a mission. A mission that I feel as though you would care to come with me with. If you're not free at the moment, then I'll wait. This is completely up to you.
And what does this entail?
I won't talk about it yet. All I know is it'll be a few hours.
Is it dangerous?
For me.
The fuck?
And I need one person to be my witness, and I know that you would be the most appropriate choice considering what I want to do.
Well, this is excellent because my plan also requires a bit of danger on my own part. It involves people watching over me. I can't do it. Seems you already have your preparations. I need Scott for a portion of my preparation. So I suppose I'll help you. And should we let the others know, or is this just a matter of trusting me?
I think for now I would like to let the others know. Just in case.
Although the entire party is fucking split right now. My mind is fucking racing. I'm not ready for this. What's happening?
I look towards the direction that Prok and Scott ran off to, and I look back to where Max and Fang are still sleeping essentially.
No one gave me any preparation or heads up. What the fuck?
Wait, hold on, didn't you wake me up?
I mean, Fang, what do you do?
I kind of look out the door because he just ran off saying that.
Okay, so if you guys are locked in for the first segment, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna guess a number between 1 and 5. I'm gonna have one person from each group. By the way, Fang, are you gonna be going? Are you gonna be sticking with any groups, or are you gonna be on your own?
I'm gonna go with me. I'm curious.
All right. So one person from Prok and Scott, and then one person from the other group. So choose a number between 1 and 5.
4.
5. 5's my favorite number.
All right. My number was 3. So Prok and Scott go first. Lelelele, y'all go second.
Okay.
So Prok, Scott, y'all are just blazing through the woods.
Yeah,
We're just
I'll
exploring.
just do some perception checks to help him try and find something cool.
Indeed, I was actually about to request a perception check. The morning air is very, very calming.
That one.
Woo! Good start to the session, boy!
What do you get?
Nat 1.
That one.
Beasted.
Okay.
Thanks, big metal die. You fucker.
So the morning air is kind of still, the morning wake is kind of still getting to you guys, because it's only been about 15 minutes since y'all woke up, and still the mildew is still set out and everything, and it's fall. It's fall, soon to be winter. The air is very crisp or whatever. You're able to see your breath quite finely, and Scott, you just carry on looking around, and that's a cool tree. Hey, that's another cool tree. Hey, that tree's moving. Oh, that's a cool tree.
Wait, what?
It's a moving train. I'm just gonna be stopped.
What's wrong, Prok?
Tree just moved at us. Did it? Jamie, did that tree just move at us?
Yeah.
Jamie said the tree moved at us.
Should we be prepared for something then, I guess?
Maybe I could talk to you.
Okay, well...
Hey, tree!
Oh, boy.
You watch as the tree just...
See that? Ain't that crazy? What do you want, tree?
Ooh.
What's that mean?
Like,
You can understand it, Scott?
It's speaking common.
What you saying? Speak up.
Ooh. Oh. You.
My name's Prok. Proctor.
And I'm Scott Willow.
We're
Or you here.
We're exploring.
Yeah, we're just
Looking
checking
around.
out the woods.
You know any cool places?
The air is cool.
Alright.
I
Yeah,
mean, he got you there.
it really is cool out here. I mean... Well, you know any places that are beautiful?
These woods.
Alright.
Yeah, it is quite serene out here.
It is pretty nice, honestly. Well, what's your name?
Trevor.
Trevor the Tree Ant.
So, Trevor. Yo, Trevor, we live in a... I'm pointing the direct... over there.
Prok, I just realized you may...
No, don't worry about it.
No, Prok. I'm looking what's right. You do realize your tribe kind of deforested a lot of his forest, right?
No, yeah, we live in a keep. My bad. We live in a keep over there. I'm gonna point in the complete opposite direction.
Make
We live over there.
a deception check.
Oh, boy.
Higher on the beat, and I know it's my place to go. 12.
You rolled a 12
You rolled a 12?
on his insight. So
Aw.
kind of stares at you blankly. Which way?
I'll point to the other way again. That way.
Do you harm forest?
Nah, I never have. I hung out here a couple times. It's a pretty nice place. I like it. One of my friends like nature. You know?
You watch as he just kind of goes back to rooting himself down, and soon enough, he looks like just another tree.
Alright.
That was pretty cool.
Like, for real?
Like, for real? I've never seen anything like that before.
No, can't say I have either.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... I guess we just keep going?
Yeah.
Just gonna keep going.
Alright. So after a little while of running around, y'all come to a pond.
Look at that.
It's almost like at this point you've been traveling for about 45 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and the area is still wooded, but there is like a series of ponds. Oh my gosh, that fucking pun.
Think there's anything that'll eat us in here?
I'll stare at the pond intently.
Perception.
Yeah, hopefully so. Okay, that's better. That is 13 in total.
Okay. From what you can see, there's fish, and like all these ponds are all kind of scattered about in like this one kind of opening area. Each pond's around, like probably about 15 feet apart. Like there's a gap in between all of them, and the ponds they're probably about. They're kind of circular, kind of all misshapen, but based on their whole circumference is probably about 12 feet.
It doesn't look like it. Looks like a good spot for just fishing, though, if you just want to... Prok, have you ever fished before?
Think?
You think?
I mean, I've stabbed fish.
Oh, well, see, no, fishing in this case, this case fishing that I used to do is you take a pole with some string attached and you throw it with a lure in the water. And it's just kind of something to pass the time.
Yeah, that sounds boring. Sounds really boring.
I guess it could be perceived as that, yeah?
I'm gonna throw a javelin at a fish in the nearest lake.
Okay, roll an attack.
10. I guess it's a 15.
The displacement of the water threw off your aim.
Fucking, you spear like a fish.
The fish
That's pretty.
stands up like a diglet. Ultra muscular.
It's a little ways down there.
Think I should dive?
Yeah, you know what, go ahead.
Alright,
Keep an eye on things up here.
Yeah, hold little man, hold Jamie.
Yeah.
You go for the fish?
Diving
Oh,
for the fish.
the pond is pretty deep.
I'm just going for the fish.
Okay. You go for the fish. You look around, and that's a lot of fish.
I'm just gonna
and
grab.
they're all kind of looking at you.
Oh.
I'm just gonna look around a little bit. Do I recognize them? I was bit by piranhas in the Underdark.
Ooh, fair point.
Not piranhas.
We'll
But
just
one
kind
thing
of grab.
does catch your mind. A very large figure down towards the bottom seems to be coming up, but you can't quite recognize what it is.
I'm gonna just swim up really fast.
So it's not massive. It's like human size.
I'm just gonna swim up a little bit faster.
All
I
right.
just gotta get to the surface to where I can grab onto it, like the ground. I'm gonna get up and just kind of look down.
What's wrong?
There's a man down there.
What?
Yeah, it was swimming up at me.
Should we be prepared to fight?
I don't know. My javelin's fucked. It's really weird.
Right.
It's still. I'm gonna go look in there. Is it still down there?
Yeah.
Is it
At
making
this
its way
point,
up?
yeah, it is. It's literally swimming towards the surface.
I'm just gonna ready an action to, just in case it takes any sort of aggressive stance, readying Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Back up a little bit.
Well,
I'll wait for it.
You watch as there's this pause now, where you're because you're both back away from the pond and you can't see it, and you watch as you just hear this one wet hand just kind of slap, and you can see this barnacle encrusted on as another hand with a blade comes up, and you watch as this creature comes up and it just goes.
You alright? I'm just gonna look at him. You alright, bro?
it's going to lunge at you. Roll in it.
Well, I said I was saving an action, so can I do my...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Go for roll.
Oh, that's 18 plus 9.
A hit?
Yep.
Easy hit.
Okay, what's the damage on this? 2d8. Okay, where are my d8? Cool. I probably hit with the spell. Oh my god.
Suppose I roll initiative. It's like 21.
10 points of frost damage, and his movement speed is reduced by 10.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll initiative now.
Yep.
Ooh.
19 in total for me.
What's your dex?
My dex?
Never mind. You're gonna go first, because it also rolled 19.
Okay.
So, it's going last.
Okay.
So, Prok, you're up first.
I'm just gonna look at it. Rage and grab it by the face.
Are you trying to grapple it, or what?
Yeah, I'm just trying to grab. That's an 8 plus 5 plus 4. That's plus 9. 17.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Just gonna try to grab it.
So you're just grappling it?
I'm gonna grab it by the face and just kind of lift it off the ground.
And what was your total?
It was what's it called?
Athletics.
Wait, did you roll with advantage?
Yeah. Remember, you have advantage because of the
So you're
rage.
raging. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that didn't work. But
So you said 17, I think, Ratbag?
so it's
Total?
athletics, you said? If it's athletics, then that's a fucking highest number. 13 plus 8. If it's athletics, 21.
Okay, yeah, no. You currently have it grabbed by the face. That is your turn, though.
I'm just picking it up a bit. I'm just looking at it like, oh, I'm down.
And Scott?
Prok, should I do him in?
I don't want to keep it.
Tell you what, then. I'll just do this. I'm gonna cast Haste on Prok.
Okay.
And, bonus action... And I'll bonus action cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. So, next up is the Drown Blade, and after the Drown Blade, it is Jamie.
Oh my god, he's getting initiative! Jamie sees combat!
What did Jamie roll?
Whoa.
Jamie, baby!
Drown Blade is going to make 2 attacks at you.
Can it while I'm holding it?
Yeah. You can still attack you while grappled.
Oh wait, that's right. Was haste give?
His
I needed...
armor class goes up, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what it goes up. But yeah, okay. So Prok, your AC is buffed by 2 right now.
Alright, it's on the 21.
Well, lucky for you, the previous 19 misses, but the 16 plus 5, so that's 21 hit.
21, yeah, that hit.
Okay.
Squidward has seen better days. He really has, hasn't he?
Alright, need you to make a con save while you take 9 damage.
Yeah. That's not gonna work.
What's the
What'd
total?
you roll? What's the total?
10 plus 4... 14?
I use my reaction.
He's
Oh, never mind. About to be like, oh shit, it's too low.
Alright, so that's its turn. And then, Jamie is going...
Jeremy.
Warrior blows!
Yeah, because of Jamie's training as a flute.
Oh my god.
Instead of you doing the regular thing, he now gets to make 4 attacks. And they're all with advantage because Prok is currently grappling.
Yeah, let's go, Jamie, MVP.
Okay, those 2 are definite hits. That's a natural 20 on one of them, and the other 3 hit.
Beasted.
So,
Beast.
let's see. So the 3rd hit's gonna be a natural 20. So that's
Beasted!
Alright, so second. Okay, so first and second attack. First attack does 2, 4, 8. Okay. And then, so I'm just gonna keep going. 2, 4, 8. So,
Oh yeah, he knows Kung Fu.
yes. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Second attack is 3, 4 damage. So it's 12 total. Then for the nat 20, ooh, kind of low. 3, 6, 8. Okay, so and for the final attack, goddamn, this final attack could actually kill it. It could. It could. 5 orange. 27 damage total. It's fucked. It's pretty fucked. Not dead.
I'm gonna look at it and go, baby!
Yeah!
You're amazing!
Alright, top of the round, Prok.
I'm going to go ahead and just fucking push it into the ground as hard as I can. Just fucking slam it.
Backdrop it.
Go ahead, make an attack roll as you try to slam it into the ground.
8 plus 5.
That'll do.
Alright, yeah.
So go ahead and just roll a d6 and add your strength, and if you're raging, add your rage.
It's
You
plus
also have
5.
advanced damage.
Okay.
Damage attack, I remember. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. So I'll be 4 plus 5 would be 9. 9 plus 3. 12.
Yeah, you just fucking crack open its head.
Oh.
I'm just going. Huh.
Brains.
Damn, Jamie. I'm fucking amazed. You're a beast, Jamie.
Well, the man walks over, starts pissing on it.
The disrespect.
Does he have anything on him? Look at his.
Fucked up leather armor, as well as a rusted sword.
What do you reckon happened to this guy?
I feel like he's been down there for a very, very long time.
Well, how you end up like this? Don't you just drown?
Maybe he's some sort of undead, maybe?
Scott, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is a fat old 13.
Prok, what's your passive perception? It's 10 plus your perception modifier.
10 plus my perception modifier?
Mm.
12 now.
We're fucked.
You hear slap. And you
Oh,
look over, and from the other pond, you just see hordes, like about 30 of them, things similar to that, crawling out of the pond.
Okay. We're getting the fuck out of here.
Hey, little man, get on my shoulder.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm casting Fly on Prok and I'm hopping on his shoulders.
I'm just gonna grab Jamie and grab little man and hold them to me.
Oh, man.
And I'm gonna, I guess, fly.
Yep. Let's go, buddy, on a magic carpet
I'm just
ride.
gonna fucking jet. I don't know in what direction. It doesn't matter. I'm just going in a
What's the
random
speed he
direction.
gets for
I'm
fly?
just jetting.
Yeah, he has 60 feet of flying.
He can do
Yeah.
just fucking yeet.
Yeah, we're
So,
going.
basically, this is y'all.
This is basically the situation we're in.
Y'all are very easily able to outrun them.
Yep. Okay, I'm
It
gonna
takes a
warn
while.
Prok
Y'all are
as like
hustling.
as time, because I can only do this for 10 minutes. So I'm gonna like one Prok. Okay, Prok, the spell's about to fade. We need to get to the ground.
Alright. I'm gonna grab onto a tree. I'm going to shimmy down.
Well, no, y'all like literally ran for about 10 minutes.
Thought we were flying.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh fuck yeah, y'all fucking flew. Y'all are.
Yeah, then we like Prok. I'm guessing Prok double moved, so he's moving at 120 feet per round.
Yeah. Blasting it.
Used to concentration.
I lost concentration on haste, but he was double. I'm guessing he would use his action to double move, so that'd be. It's 60 feet of flying. He gets. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are fine.
Okay.
What kind of land? Alright. Where are we now?
That's a good question.
Well, we'll get back to figuring out where y'all are after I go to the other group.
Okay.
So, Squall, Lelelele.
Right.
Bang.
Okay.
What's the game plan?
So, realizing that the group is taking a while to return back to our base, I tear a note. I tear a little leaflet out of my notebook. Write a little passage into it. Go back to the door of my room and pin it onto the door. I will send to you what it says.
Oh, okay. Good. Interesting.
If you want me to give you some time to read that before I continue on.
Okay.
And then I will return to Squall outside. Okay, Squall, this will be a journey that'll take quite a few hours. I think you'll be okay, but my safety will not be guaranteed. I just need you to be my witness, is all.
Give me one moment.
Mhm.
Just adjusting a few spells, just so we're a little prepared for what I can. So, dangerous, yes.
Not necessarily for you, no.
Well,
Again, I
what
just need
would
a witness.
keep you from, well, at least tell me, what would keep you from being horribly in danger?
This is less of a challenge and more of a test of myself.
A test of your own metal, I see.
Essentially.
Well, as your witness, and as a friend or compatriot, really am not in a place to decline your choice.
Thank you,
So,
Squall.
I'll go with you.
Alright, first
As
off,
long as you help me later on,
Yes.
if you survive.
of course, I chuckle a little bit. First off, we need to head back to the capital and find a Bahir.
Oh. Well, this is good, because I needed to get things from there.
Perfect.
Before
I
we
give,
go,
I give a smile.
Yes. I give him a toothy grin.
I give him another toothy grin. We both are fairly toothy people.
No, you're horny. I am toothy.
Okay, yes, you're fair enough.
Anyway, I'm going to take 3,500 gold from the vault.
Alright.
I'm probably not going to use it all, but
Save it. Okay.
I just updated it on my belt, trying to.
Got it. So, it takes you about 10 minutes to travel with the port.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all are now in the capital.
Alright.
You, Lelelele, Fang, and Squall.
Oh, wait, okay, wait, so is Fang...
Fang is accompanying y'all.
I look back at Fang. Fang, I know, you know, you don't have to do this. This is just a test for me.
You see, I would have followed regardless.
I sort of like place my hand on their shoulder for a second and then continue onto the Bahir station.
You get bored, don't you? Easily.
I'm not bored.
I just continue onto the Bahir station, and as I do so, I ask Squall, would you happen to know the directions to your home village, from here on Mind?
Excuse me.
I have business there. That's where the test is.
I see.
I recently received a letter. A letter
I
inviting me
see.
to a challenge there, a test of mine.
I also see. We'll go to the stables and I'm gonna basically. I know which one is Nemo, right? If he's still there. I look for Nemo.
You find Nemo.
Hi, Nemo.
Hello there. Wait. Does anyone know I named him that?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I assumed it was like a party knowledge. My mistake. Hi,
It's
Bahir.
alright. I mean, he only does he understand? He doesn't speak common. He only speaks Draconic, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
The sentiment stays.
Anyway. Well, hello, blue friend. You want to go on a little journey? We're going to help my compatriot right here. Hopefully you don't mind.
I shall accompany you.
Alright. Well, I can't promise anything tasty morsels down there, but we'll try to pick you something up down there.
Very well.
Alright. Is this all you needed in the capital?
Yes, this is all I needed.
Alright, well, shall you accompany me to Alba's then?
Well, oh, of course I will.
Alright.
Alright, so after about 20 minutes of walking, y'all are able to get to Alba's. Easy peasy. Shop's open like it always is.
Hello?
Oh, you head inside?
Yeah, inside. Just letting my presence be known.
Oh, was that at the counter? Fuck. Oh.
Hi, Abba. Oh. Wait. I look between the two. Is there some ill will?
No, just a misunderstanding since last time. Anyway, hello again, Alba. Pleased to have your business today. I have some items I'd like to procure from you.
Oh, alright.
Nothing strange this time. Just straight up. Let's see. I'd like to, do you have any crystal balls available?
Are you intending to scry?
Well, my father had been teaching me the methods, my brother and I, long ago, but I feel I am up to the task now. So yes.
Huh. Indeed I do. And, do you need anything else in particular?
Yes. One red agate.
A red agate. And may I ask what you intend to do with that?
Well, perhaps you shall see the eventuality of what it will lead into. It's a surprise. I don't know if it'll work yet, so I can't guarantee what it will lead to the success that I want. That's all I can say. And one ruby.
You definitely already have rubies yourself from the 50,000 gems.
Well, actually, wait. She wouldn't.
I'm telling you this.
I know, but I'm getting more.
Oh.
I got a lot of stuff I gotta do, buddy.
Okay. She would have anything that is anything that has a spell component. She has.
Thank you. And do you have a block of granite?
Yeah.
Okay. And some diamond dust within the realm of 300 gold pieces.
Well, in my campaign, see, this is for regular D&D, so all my prices are kind of jacked up slightly.
All right.
Slightly.
All right. Okay. Well, at least I took a little more than I needed.
Crystal ball, 1,500.
Okay.
The gold, 500. I mean, the dust is 500, so that's 2,000 right there. And then you need a agate.
A red agate.
Yeah, a red agate. A block of granite's not much. That's like 20 gold, so that's 20 there. And then the agate, she'll 2,200.
How about just the crystal ball agate and the dust and the granite? I'll pick up the ruby another time.
I can include the ruby.
Within the pricing together included with the agate?
Let's see. Tell me what you need the ruby for to help me out here.
I just need a gem. So the ruby specific because the gem because it's my birthstone. That's all. It's flavor.
That's easy. 250.
I mean, it's not my birthday, but I'm just saying it's my birthstone.
With adding the 250, it'll be 2450 total.
2450 altogether.
Yeah, for one. Yeah, and she gives you one ruby because it's 250 per ruby.
Okay, so like, can you do me a tally?
Mm-hmm.
Like of all things included.
Okay, crystal ball.
Yes.
The agate.
Mm-hmm.
The granite block.
Yes.
The ruby.
Uh-huh.
And the diamond dust.
Okay. Yep. 5 things.
Is that all?
That's what I would like to procure. I just need individual prices now.
Oh fuck. 1,500 for the crystal ball.
Alright.
250 for the ruby. 20 for the block of granite. 180 for the agate. And then 500 for the dust. Got that?
How much are the dust?
500.
500. Doing math.
Not a problem.
Make sure.
Should come out to 2,500. Good old shopping.
So basically, you're not using the exact component
Well, no,
costs
because-
as.
Well, it's because we're not using traditional gold system.
Okay, I was just curious. So,
I have to amp the prices up to make it balanced.
well, that's
Otherwise, you guys could just get away with everything.
it's actually cheaper for me. What you just did.
Eh.
Yeah.
How is it cheaper? What? Sitting here looking through spells. Did I miss out on one that I messed up?
You're missing a few zeros, but yeah.
Handful of sand. What do you mean a few zeros?
Well, just 1 0 for. Anyway, that's it.
What?
Oh, I was.
5,000? What?
No, not that many.
He's saying on one of the price tags.
On one of the price tags, specifically the Agate and Ruby. I thought they're both going to be 1,000 apiece.
Does it specify that they're that much?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, then they're also 1,500. If it specifies they're that.
Thank you. This is why I asked these questions, because it might.
Because I'm looking through the spells and I'm like, okay, so he tends to do this, this, and that.
These
But
aren't in order.
I could not find the spell with the Agate. I could not find
Okay,
it.
so that's 1,500. Ruby's also
So
1,500.
you can I'll allow you to do a slight meta game and say that you took more money than you needed.
No. I will not allow that.
Why?
No.
Well, you were going off of your base knowledge or whatever. So in this game, the prices are amped up, which you would also be aware about. Oh! What the fuck are you planning? Whoa! I just figured out what the fucking ruby's for! What the fuck?
Contingency plan.
I'm scared. Yo, hold up. You don't even need to fucking have. You don't have to worry about the fucking ruby because that's in your fucking 50,000 gold thing.
I know, but I don't want to. I'm buying another. Damn it.
There's multiple.
Why do you need to buy?
Shh. What? Damn it. Let me have. I don't know, like, the true value of all of those yet. I haven't had someone look.
I'm scared.
I'm not gonna metagame that, guys. Come on.
Scared.
Anyway, I'm going to get the crystal ball for sure.
Uh-huh.
The Agate for sure.
Uh-huh. The Agate is the same price as the crystal ball, right?
He said
It's
1,500.
1,500.
Yeah. So that's 3,000 right there. Then you can also get the granite and the diamond dust. Because the diamond dust is 300.
He said 500.
I will not purchase the ruby.
Okay, so no ruby.
So
I looked at.
it
I
will
saw
be
the
30.
price for. I saw the
520.
price for the diamond dust, so I'm gonna just triple it for the diamond dust.
So
instead
triple
of,
that now?
Well, no. The diamond dust was like the diamond dust. How much did I say the diamond dust was?
500.
500 for the. I'm trying to get 3 sets of that for 3 consumptions.
Yeah, I kind of jocked up the price way too much than I expected. So I'll say I'll be chill. They're like 150 a piece, so that'll put you at 450 for 3 set.
150 for 3 sets.
No, 150 per one.
I know. I said 4. I'm doing. I'm including
He's
that.
talking out loud while he's doing math.
All right.
All right then, Alba. I would like to get the crystal ball for sure, the red agate, the granite, and the diamond dust. How about, can we knock off 5% of that price? And I'll give you this ring,
What's the ring?
the ring of AC.
Why would you want to give up the ring? That is my question. It's nothing incredibly special. It's very common, but it's useful.
Everything is useful. Everything in the store is useful. this bargain I'm trying to do, I consider useful. It is simply a matter of perspective.
I tilt my head.
If you don't want it, I'll just pay you the normal cost. But I thought 5% would have been sufficient.
Knock 10% off.
10%. Are you sure? That
You've
seems.
earned my respect.
Well, I don't believe that, but if that is your word, then so be it. So. Right.
It's so satisfying to drink out of this oversized mug. Alright.
Nope. Wait a second.
Alright.
Wait, is that in-game? Like in character or out of character?
That was out of character. I was talking
Okay.
about my oversized mug.
Okay. it was
I
a little
compliment
like,
Alba on her new Dark Souls mug.
Oh, is that a collector's item?
It's so fucking neat though, because it's like actual wooden on the outside and like stainless steel on the inside.
Oh, that's so cool. Holy crud, that is awesome.
Holds a lot.
Alright, that should be 3,123 gold pieces then.
Indeed.
This is your prize, my dear. Thank you very much. I showed
Her prize.
like she. What I'm. Are you asking in character or out of character?
Are you just giving her the money? Is what you're
Yeah.
trying to say? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what. See, I misunderstood. That's my bad.
It's okay.
She takes your money. It was a pleasure doing business.
You'll see me again. Thank you very much. I bid you a good day.
You have a great day.
Did you wish to get anything the other day, or are you square?
I think I'm more of a circle myself, but I think I'm okay.
Interesting retort, but okay.
All right.
I was trying to be
Do y'all-
cheeky there, man.
Weird flex, but okay.
You'll head back to
Yeah, let's go back to the beach.
All right.
So you don't wish to go to? You are a spiritual one, yes?
A spiritual one? Yes. I guess you could call me that.
And you are a paladin of who
Pervosha.
or what?
The you know what goddess.
The you know what? So she's the goddess of knowing you know anything and what?
I sort of
I scratched my head.
I pause, almost as bewildered as he is currently, and say, sure, yes.
I insight check her to see if she like knows what she's talking about, or
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean that was out of character neutral.
Okay.
That's ba-ba-da-ba. 29.
Oh goodness.
This is on y'all. This is on y'all, man. I don't have anything to say here.
She's the sex goddess, my friend. The sex goddess.
Oh,
Yes.
well, procreation is very necessary for this world. Well,
Yes, but it gets a little harsh whenever you have to stand on a soapbox and preach it to everybody.
wait. I take it that is. Wait, is that a visage from another past life you had? Or are you speaking of experience?
I'm speaking of experience. I then painfully reminisce Cole.
I never took you for the public speaker, but you, as always, you seem to surprise me. But I guess that goes both ways. That's enough chatter. Do you wish to at least see a temple before we leave?
I would.
Or at least,
yes.
or at least get a blessing from one of the gods that may at least recognize you.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Bahamut's nearby. I don't know if you're a believer in him, but he is a creature of who tries to represent law and the good of all creatures.
I'll pray to. Yeet. Does this town have a Pervosha church in it?
Not really.
Okay. I'll take you up
He's
on
one
that.
of the more smaller deities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's not one of the big ones.
Okay. Then I'll take you up on that offer, my friend.
Wait, what'd you say, Yeet?
Pravosha is not one of the major,
Oh.
you know. She's one of the smaller figures.
It's fine. Well, I do know a place we can go, and I've actually been wanting to go there with you. So
Oh.
another part of my ambitions will be settled to at least somewhat, because I thought you at least maybe earns a bit of knowledge. You're allowed in as well.
Yes.
Thing, if you're
I'll take
still
you up on
there.
that. I'll take you up on that. Thank you.
Yeah, Fang, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Don't be afraid to get involved. But
I'm just trying to play the character. I'm kind of just stalking. Like, I'm curious and questioning, like, internally.
okay.
Curious one. Is
I'm just following.
curious, aren't they?
I'm not
Alright,
curious, I'm worried.
So yeah, head to the. Well, let us make haste.
So you're heading to where?
The old temple, and we're going to. I know who to look for. Old Greybeard.
Hmm. So you're just kind of heading to the religion district?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Religion.
Religion.
So?
Hey, we can make religion.
Well, y'all
out
are
of this.
there. Y'all
That
can
was
see
out of
that
character.
there's a little bit of hustle and bustle. Folks are kind of going around, doing their own thing, setting memorials and stuff like that. There are little tents, stuff, selling like religious baubles and such like that.
Hmm.
And y'all notice that there is kind of like this one little canopy, and it's just like a small, like maybe it shades about enough room for about 5 people. There's just one carpet and one individual sitting under it, and Squall, you recognize the symbol quite well. That is sitting in front of this figure, and you also recognize the figure. The symbol is of a Tiamat, and the figure behind it is Vin.
And you don't. Well,
Well, I know.
has he recognized yet? Do I see it first though, right?
You 100% see that.
Does everyone else? Well, at least does Lelelele notice it, or him?
I don't pay any mind because I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Do our eyes meet?
Vin is currently in a meditative state.
I continue on.
I follow suit.
So
Well,
this is in the religious district, and he's meditating under a tent under the street.
Mhm.
Okay, I continue on.
Alright.
Well, every day's full of surprises.
oh, what is it?
Just a fate is speaking to me.
Fate.
It seems.
I look back at the place where I saw him freeze up a bit.
Alright. Well, you guys continue on, and you eventually reach the main temple of Bahamut.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit outside the temple. I'm not one for religion.
Alright.
Well, here, while you are out here, take this sweet roll.
Thanks.
It'll keep you your energy going, at least for the duration we may be inside.
I won't need too much time inside, just to pay some respects.
I see.
So that is now 13 sweet rolls.
And this guy could go be staling by now.
Squall starting a new sweet roll economy.
Needs a bag of like freshness.
So I'd like to just clarify.
Is that a thing?
Sugar doesn't really go. Sugar is kind of a preservative in some.
Yeah,
ways.
but it's only on the top of it. Like the most of it's gonna go stale at this point.
Are you speaking of experience?
Yes, I've had like stale cinnamon rolls, man.
Wow, that must have been months, not weeks.
No, that was
Anyway,
a couple days. It got hard.
Oh,
They are a little stale. They're not terrible.
anyway,
In the world of DnD, it worked slightly.
Prestidigitation. It's like
I'd say-
new.
I take one myself and I eat it. So I'm
Okay.
12 now.
Well, so it works like a regular church, right? Where it's like a regular church, right? Where there's like seats and everything in front of a little.
Not entirely. They're just getting into the main area. It's like a stairway up, and it's like a fairly large temple.
Okay.
And The area is kind of this open area with these pillars, and there are side rooms. And the side rooms are for like private worship. And then there is a statue of Bahamut towards towards the other end of the temple, where you have to walk up some steps, and there's like this like kind of carpet and like pew area. That's where you pray at.
Okay.
But the open area is in case like in times of need. Bahamut's temple is used to like shelter those that need protection and help those that are in need.
Okay.
Which I mean, bustling around, there are people everywhere of mixed races and all sorts of like different sizes. Like paladins and clerics alike are just kind of bustling around doing different things.
Okay. Well, I thank the horse-headed priest that tells me all of this information, and I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
I say, okay, Squall. Well, I'll just make a quick prayer, and then I'll essentially be done.
I will come with you. I don't know how to pray.
What?
I
But
figured
weren't you the one that brought me here?
I'm aware of this place and what it stands for. I have never myself taken patronage
Oh, well, here.
into.
I bring him over to the little pew and carpet. Well, all I do essentially is close my eyes, clap my hands together, and think about all the things I'm thankful for.
Kind of like close my left eye and kind of, or wherever, which side she's sitting on for me, and I just kind of look and try to copy,
Yeah,
and then
I
imagine
sort of-
what I'm supposed to do.
I open my right eye. I look kind of like this.
Wait, oh, yes.
And then I sort of put my forehead to my hands, and think about.
You're just saying like a little prayer. Okay. Well, y'all do that. Outside. Katie.
Yeah.
Or Fang, shall I say. A figure approaches you, and say a particular Dragonborn individual. So you
I'm not
travel with the snout.
And the snap? I don't know who that is.
The one known as Squall Snout.
Yeah.
Now, looking at this figure, you see it's this blue Dragonborn, kind of dressed in like this monk-like attire.
Oh.
You really doing this shit? That's fucked up, bro.
Interesting company that you take in.
Yeah. I'm not really in the mood to talk at the moment. I'm sorry.
What? And why is that?
I'm worried.
You're worried.
Yeah.
I see you chose to forebode the religious temple. Is there any particular reason for such?
I don't know a single thing about religion. I don't really care much for learning either.
But you see, religion is a way to focus one's power. It is a way to connect one's mind to power beyond normal means. Do you know of that?
No, not really.
Then you are weak.
A lot of people say that. Well, that's alright. Go on with your business. Leave me alone.
Butchersden kind of takes a step forward and, like, kind of at this point, he's a solid about 1.5 feet taller than you.
Everyone's taller than you.
He kind of just leans over.
I'm gonna, like, reach over and, like, put on the mask that I made.
Okay. Why do you hide your face?
I'm just gonna shake my head.
You have the eyes of a predator, that you act like prey.
Slowly, like, kind of close my hand a bit.
He kind of backs up slightly. You can hide behind your mask. But no.
He cut out. He cut out.
Okay. You can hide behind that mask. And you can hide behind many things. And I know what you are. A predator deep down. But one thing you need to know. The Dragonborn, he is my prey. And he
I'm
walks
not
away.
hunting anyone.
Like, as you say that, he's walking away. So you guys finish your prayer.
Okay. And, well, that's how you do it, Squall. As I'm walking out of the chapel.
Just give me a moment.
Oh, yes.
I'll try it for real this time.
Well.
And this time I'll speak aloud.
Okay. So you just pray out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. After, kind of just reciting some things.
Well, I'm gonna say it.
Oh!
Oh.
Well, I am new to this, learning. I have many colorful and very sincere and quite amazing compatriots, each with their own unique skills and such. Platinum one. I don't know if I'll hear my prayers, as you call it, answered. I mean, I am a druid from the swamp, and we typically only wish to foster and care for the nature around us in this plane that we call home. But,
As he's saying this, I close my eyes and clap my hands together.
in these very peculiar times, maybe a bit of guidance for me so I can find my father and now my sister and help my people. And now I have a new quest to help and protect my friends. Give me the strength to do so, or at least the courage to continue on this unknowing but perilous journey. I do not know what lies me in my fate ahead, and the adversaries I will and have made. But if there's one thing I know for sure, I will not back down when it comes to those that mean everything to me. And I will do the good of the world in your name, and for all those who vouch and usher in the courage to keep the goodness of this world. Also, please forgive me for the thing I did recently involving a very not so good thing in leading a creature to an untimely demise.
I open one eye. Wait, what?
I am praying.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I shrug it off and continue.
Are you finished with your prayer?
Amen.
Amen. I sort of put my hand on my chest.
You don't feel different. I mean, it feels good to talk, but nothing happens.
I go over to Squall and I hug him and I say, I was once scared to accept the challenge I am about to face today, but
You're touching me. You're touching me.
Yeah, it's okay.
Can I help you?
Yeah, okay. I push her back.
That was weird.
But now I'm sure I can take it on.
Were you listening?
Yes, I was listening.
You're not Bahamut.
Well, what you
But-
said endeared me, nevertheless.
Wait. And deer? You are not inside a deer?
Let's
What?
continue ahead.
Yes.
Alright, so you'll head on out.
Mm-hmm.
Squall, I need to talk to you.
What? Yes?
I'm not hungry. Take this. And I grab his shoulder. And I lean him in.
Oh,
Some-
well. Wait, one thing at a time. Let me eat this sweet roll. You missed the gooey core. How could you? Yes, it feels so much better. Yes, what did you have to say?
There's this poor man hunting you. He walked up
Wait.
while I was sitting here.
Wait, one thing at a time.
And Alright, there's this blue dragon man hunting you.
Hunting.
And I kind of
Ooh,
walk off.
Right. Okay. Through. Oh, she can't possibly. That's not meditating. He was peeking through his eye slits. That cursed creature.
That's not meditating.
Only a Dragonborn would do something such audacious. Anyway, yes, Lelelele, let's get Fang and continue on.
Yes.
So are you all gonna be heading back to the?
No, I would like to get on the Bahir and head towards Squall's hometown.
Yip.
You gotta pay for that shit.
Yeah.
You have to rent the Bahir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
250.
250? Okay.
You wish to split the cost?
It is okay. I'll cover it.
If you insist.
Let me just...
Okay, so you're gonna head to home village?
It's a few days away.
That's a few days.
Few days? Okay, well, this is my journey. So, Squall, if you would like to head back to the keep, it's going to be quite a journey.
I mean, you could take a detour back and just, go there anyway, because I was going to ask you all to come with me there for something I wish to do regarding my own investigation. I mean, a few extra hours of a detour wouldn't hurt you, would it?
Not at all.
You can take the Bahir through your portal, so 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Not at all. It would be of no issue.
Hopefully you don't mind the tight squeeze.
Not at all. I don't at all.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
I'm talking to him.
It is no problem.
You've done this before.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, y'all head back to the key. Anyway, Scott, Prok.
Yeah,
Yep.
Scott, you know where you are. Prok, you got no fucking idea.
okay.
Y'all went from being southeast to northeast.
Oh.
Where are we?
So wait, which way was the keep from the forest then? That regard?
Y'all went southeast away from the keep, found the pond.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever
We
y'all
went
ran
further
away,
into the woods.
y'all motherfuckers just went straight north.
Well, Prok, it seems we found ourselves farther in the woods than we were before.
Then let's keep exploring.
Yeah, I guess so.
Grow it.
Alright.
My pets accounted for, they out there?
Yep.
Alright, we're just
I'm
gonna
rolling that
Steel
perception.
defender, your steel defender is still with you.
Oh, hey, net 20.
Oh.
For a total of 23.
Walking about, you kind of start to pick up this smell.
Mhm.
Smells pretty fucking.
Say again, you cut out?
You cut out.
Smells funky.
Funky?
Yeah, funky.
Like rotted, like
dead.
plant matter funky, or?
Like stinky.
Hey, lead us to that smell, but don't stay too far.
Yeah, we shouldn't get too close, whatever it is.
Okay. So little man just kind of.
Don't hurt your nose now.
Starts you watch as he just has his like nose to the ground as he starts walking around, and like eventually kind of picks up on the trail and starts heading that way.
I'm just gonna follow him like right behind.
Yeah.
Been about 3 minutes, and then
Put
you
my hand on
start
the
to see kind of like a blood trail, but it's old blood. It's kind of like matted and black.
Mm.
Put my hand on him to stop.
Stop.
So I'm just gonna kind of say, "Get on my shoulder."
All right.
And I'm just gonna kind of investigate the blood trail. Walk towards it.
Following it,
Yeah.
it eventually leads to a pile of corpses,
Oh.
and y'all are able to find this little alcove inside the side of a hill nearby.
Mm-hmm.
But the corpses look like just kind of wildlife.
What kind of injuries they got?
You can't really tell. Most of them are rotten, and most of them are carcasses. Like they're mostly eaten.
That's kind of crazy. Think it's big, man?
I mean, how big is that hole in the hill?
It's looking like a whole ass cave.
I could say it's possible. I mean, if that show him that cave
Like
probably fit him.
it's almost kind of like how do I describe this? It's kind of like a ridge, and ridges go up about 50 feet, and it seems like something tunneled into the side of this ridge about 30 feet by like 15 feet wide.
Oh.
You want to go down the cave?
You know what? Sure, why not?
I'm just gonna light a torch. Actually, I'm gonna grab out Aeon's eternal torch.
And I'll just put my goggles over my eyes.
I'm just gonna walk in the cave.
Alright.
Go on, keep spelunking, baby.
You go into the cave. What the fuck? What did you just say, Takkul? Oh. Total half party kill.
Total half party kill.
Oh man, I'm the medic. I got this.
So, going in there takes a little while before. Who wants to make a perception check?
I don't know. Yeah, why don't we do both? Prok, why don't we do both check around? Yeah.
Sure.
Instead of both of you, one of you roll with advantage.
Okay, I'll do another roll then. Oh, that's much better. Let's see. That's a 16 in total.
Okay. Doesn't take long before you see like slight trinkles and it's like slight trinkets and baubles laying about.
Hmm.
What do you
Does anything in particular catch your eye with these trinkets or baubles?
Not from what you can tell.
Okay.
This is strange.
Did you ever know big men to collect things?
I mean, maybe.
Hmm.
Used to use a sword.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, whatever it is, might be protective of this, so we should be cautious going ahead.
maybe we can talk to it. So keep walking.
Yep. I'll follow behind him.
Okay. Eventually, the light that was coming from the other end of the cave starts to dim more and more.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty deep.
The further you guys go in.
Like, are we going, like, is it just going in, or are we going, like, on a downward angle at any point, or?
Oddly enough, it seems to just keep going forward, further than the ridge
Okay, now here's,
should have gone.
Prok? I have a bad feeling about this.
What you mean?
I mean, this seems to go a lot deeper than what the ridge was. This might be some sort of, like, I might wonder if this might be some sort of illusion or magic trickery.
You're the magic guy.
Hang on, I'll do an arcane check.
Go ahead.
25.
Mm-hmm.
It was 16 plus 9.
Yeah. It would seem that there seems to be some magical effect altering this cave. But you're not quite able. It seems to be. You can't quite ascertain what type of magic it is.
player, I think we just entered a fucking demi-plane. Oh no. Okay. I can't.
Maybe if I scream real loud, it'll reach. Maybe something will hear us. Let's go back to where there's light, and then I'll scream down it.
Okay. Sure.
Why
So
not?
you'll start heading back.
Yeah, we're gonna start heading back.
Okay. Y'all walk into the cave for about 15 minutes, and y'all lost sight at about 12 minutes in.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all been walking back for 10 minutes, and it keeps getting darker.
This isn't good, Prok.
You're probably lost.
Oh boy.
Little man, can you smell us out of here?
Little man just kind of looks around and sniffs, and just kind of begins looking around, confused.
What do you reckon's the deal?
I don't know. I can't figure out what sort of magic is causing this, but it's making this place larger than it should be. That's for certain.
Definitely. Plus, we should be in the light by now.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
potentially very bad, Prok.
Maybe. Maybe I should hit the wall.
You know what? Yeah, go ahead, go for it. Can't we have nothing to lose at this point?
I'm just gonna kind of walk up to the wall, grab out my hammer, and just give it a nice, slight whack.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
I mean, slightly whack it.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it, and nothing seems to happen before you just hear.
Oh, fucking shit.
What do you reckon that was?
Nothing good.
Think we could talk to it?
I don't think so.
Where'd it come from?
Did that sound like it was coming from all around us, or?
It echoed all about.
Yeah, that was all right. It must be something. Whatever's influencing this, I think.
Maybe if I play the bagpipes loud enough, it'll get annoyed and let us go.
Might be a possibility.
I'm gonna go ahead and just grab out my bagpipes. And I'm going to let out the shrillest, worst possible performance I possibly can. As loud as I can.
I'm
For
just
as
gonna
long
cover
as
my
I
ears. The DM sigh.
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw.
Simple. That's like a fucking 10.
I give him a +5.
15, baby.
Yes, Scott.
Mm-hmm.
You see Prok turn into a mouse,
Just gonna make
and now you're able to see a figure off to the side, about 30 feet away.
Okay. Can
There you-
Okay. Do you want me to roll initiative at this point?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
She looks to you.
We just want to leave. We don't want to bother you in any way. We want to go back.
You watch as this decrepit, kind of green-skinned woman with her hair is very, very it's just matted and gray, and it falls to the ground. What brings you to here?
We were just exploring out in the woods around our surrounding area. What's that for?
Wait.
Oh, okay. He says, "Fuck you, bitch."
No, wait. Wait, what? Wait.
It's going from mouth to Waluigi.
I'm good. I'm just to be screaming in my head to Jamie. Tell this bastard to unhand me from this mouse form.
Jamie can only speak telepathically to its owner.
Wait.
Okay. So you two decide to explore, and you find your ways into my home.
That would be correct. Yes. I'm just gonna think to myself in my head, what do we fucking do, Grandpa?
Grandpa's kind of silent for a long while, and it says, "It's unwise to attempt to fight this hag whenever we're in this kind of circumstance. It's use your words. I don't really know, boy."
But yes, we were just exploring the environment. We didn't mean to intrude upon your home. Just saw the cave and thought we would just check it out.
I forgot polymorph lasts an hour.
Just let me know if you want me to do any checks at any point.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, I could let you out. But I do run the risk of you telling people where I reside. And I've worked quite a long time to make this place.
Well, at the very least, I promise you, and maybe I convince my friend here not to say anything about it. Prok. Is he giving any indication or agreement?
Running around in circles, nodding.
He agrees.
She releases polymorph.
I'm just gonna run straight into the wall.
For momentum.
Yeah, I won't tell anybody where you live as long as you don't kill us.
A deal.
Seem like an alright lady. What's her name?
Names hold power over people.
Is there anything we can call you?
You can just call me Auntie.
Alright, Auntie. Well, Auntie, we just kind of showed up here, didn't mean to intrude, cause any problems.
Max will be joining, by the way.
Okay.
I just thought it was a nice place. What's up with the dead bodies? You eat people?
We use those to lure in prey.
Kind of prey.
Whatever we feel like.
There's more?
Oh, honey. You're so very fortunate to have encountered me and not the others.
Alright, Auntie. I'm very happy I got to meet you. Can you let us leave?
And what will you give me?
I ain't got much to give you. I mean, I don't think you like money. What's your opinion on javelins?
I like him. She points to the flump.
You can't have that. That's my pet.
But
I'm sorry.
Hold
I
on,
understand you
I
want.
have something.
I give you one, but you can't have that. You can have anything else.
I'm gonna take out
except for that
something
or my dog.
nobody has also seen before at this point. I take out this small cube.
Point to the cube.
And what would that be?
It is a magical cube that projects a shield around the user.
You want to demonstrate for the nice lady?
Sure. I will click once on the cube.
And if you don't mind reminding me what exact item this is?
This is the Cube of Force.
Oh. Okay.
That's totally more interesting than a flump.
It really is.
So an inch across, each face has a distinct marking. The cube starts at 36 charges. You can use an action to press one of the cube's faces based on the chosen face. Okay. Each face has a different effect for your cube of forces. So which one, like, does it random or do you choose?
No, I choose. In this case, I'll press the fourth face, so spell effects can't pass through the barrier.
And what does that do?
With this particular one, it stops spells from passing through this barrier.
Test it out, lady. You got spells.
You watch as her eyes kind of just become like this void-like or whatever, and but she looks dead at Scott, and Scott, nothing happens. Watches her kind of stops, and she's like, "I'll take it."
Okay, very well.
There you go.
Before I hand it over, I'm gonna make an insight check, make sure she's not trying to pull a fast one on us.
Go ahead.
Yeah. $23.
Seems to be very forthright.
Alright, I will unattune and hand her the cube.
She takes it. She just points off to the side. 3-minute walk and you will be out.
Alright, thank you for your time.
Yep. Take care. We'll walk out.
And as you're walking, you just kind of stay safe, brave souls.
Alright, Auntie.
I'm not gonna say anything until we're out.
Walk out. Upon getting out, you guys realize that you're back in your courtyard of the key.
Oh!
Oh.
Man, magic is really strange sometimes.
I think this chick knows where we live.
She also knows who we are.
Is that a good thing?
I'm not sure. I mean, I guess she did admit she's not as bad as some of her sisters?
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess it's not the worst. Plus, Big Man's out in the forest, Guardian.
Honestly, I don't think that thing could take out Big.
Yeah.
Man,
Plus,
I've been
Big Man's not good
waiting
against
so long
magic.
to introduce those.
Throws a fucking hag at us.
Hags, man. I love it.
Tree Witch from Adventure Time.
But since y'all are back in the courtyard, y'all now see Squall and Lelelele and Fang with the Nemo.
Oh. When did you guys get...
So, did we just appear out of nowhere to them?
You guys walked, and all of a sudden they just walked into thin air.
What? Guys?
It's a wonderful day today. Yes, hello.
The birds are singing. The flowers are blooming.
Yes.
Yes, hello.
I look wide-eyed, and then I rub both of my eyes, and then I look at them again. Hey guys, welcome back?
I mean, they
Hello.
teleported, obviously.
Yeah. That looked a little different, though.
I mean, we're talking about Scott. Nothing's out of the normal of him.
Yeah, you're right. I walk back and squat next to Squall.
Speaking of the devil, well, how did your forest travel go?
Pretty fun. Yeah. Army of barnacle men.
We met a tree man.
Well, that's
Huh.
very
And we met... Oh, wait.
Nope, we didn't.
No, we
met
did not.
nothing else.
Nothing
Good
else.
friend.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Nope.
Not at all.
Okay.
Nothing
Where-
else. What kind of creature
why-
is that?
It's like a were tiger, but smaller. Ugly.
Oh.
Can I
Wait.
roll insight?
I just eat it up. I just eat all of it up.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if they're
So
lying. I wanna know if they're
confused.
lying.
We were about to... Basically, me and Prok were about to talk about how we saw the hag, and then we're like, oh wait, shit, we shouldn't say anything.
Can I
like,
roll
nothing
insight
else.
on it?
Haven't said anything yet.
Yeah. So you don't trust them, Fang?
Yeah, I don't trust him.
Alright. Prok, make a deception check.
Simple.
Fang,
I mean, technically, I'm assisting him in this, so that'd be an advantage.
yeah, make an advantage. And then Fang, make insight.
What of them? Oh, I forgot.
As far as you can tell, they are truthfully.
13,
They're
you know that?
hopefully truthful.
I mean,
Actually, I got 16, but still, big
I
sack.
got 17, baby.
Anyway, you encountered a tree.
Yeah, we kind of...
A Trent?
I forgot about the tree.
I would assume so, yeah.
Well,
The tree's cool.
maybe in a different time you could take me so I could visit one of the guardians besides Prok's big man.
I mean, if we can find him.
I mean,
Yeah, he just kind of found us.
I have my ways. Anyway, but it would be good to have a guide. Anyway, well, now that both of you are back, I need your help and assistance, Scott. Do you have a quill?
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right. And I'm going to draw out something of what I... So, you've been experimenting in making contraptions, yes?
Yeah.
What would be something in your area of expertise?
Well, that's a very broad spectrum.
Well, what is the most complicated thing you've made so far?
This would be that ballista on a rampart over there.
Right, then this should be a piece of sweet roll for you.
Okay.
And I'm going to send him what I have in mind based on what I'm drawing. Do I need to do a performance check since I'm drawing what I think what it is? Alright.
I'd say, I mean, I don't know what it is, but
I'd like you to make two of these.
As this is happening, I'd like to run back to my room and grab the piece of paper that I wrote.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's easy enough.
the DM would like to know.
Should you?
I'm the DM.
Okay. I'll just send you the pictures. I won't give you the description.
That's fine. I'll respect that. I'll be okay with a little bit of privacy. Okay, let's see.
But yeah, I mean, I can definitely do that. Do you need that done by today, or...?
If possible. I could assist you, or whoever else is good at using their hands. I could.
I'm curious as fuck.
What?
I'm curious as fuck.
Yeah, I know. You'll find out.
Yeah, let me just get some supplies real quick and I can get right at it.
But before that, Lele, you had to say something to everyone.
Yes, I'm like returning from my room from grabbing the note.
Can we, so Yeet, since Max isn't going to be here, can we just say we found him and told him Lele's would include him in what she's about to say? So, okay.
That's fine. Max is kind of doing things with his dad and Prok's tribe.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all are able to pull him aside and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, recently I obtained what you could probably call an invitation to a challenge in, well, Squall's home village.
Excuse me.
Yes?
A challenge?
Yes, a challenge. A
Well-
challenge of my bravery.
Towards what?
How do you mean?
You said bravery, so your bravery has to be pitched against something.
My bravery... My bravery in general. In and of itself. My capacity to save.
Yeah. That's gonna be an insight for me, because you're just being shifty as shit.
I mean, I already agreed, but...
So, quick question. Dude, are you being honest?
I mean...
Are you being deceptive in any manner?
It wasn't a literal letter, but it was an invitation that I perceived it as an invitation. Like, I want to make it clear to the group that it's not a literal invitation.
What invitation is this? Because even I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what invitation? What?
It's okay to say it around us, but I'd like to know. Like, none of us are going to metagame.
Yeah. That's 25, by the way.
Just clarify for me here.
An item that I received recently from the deck of many things. I found it as an invitation.
I'm going to take a piss.
While he's doing that, Scott, Prok, while you were gone, we did take a venture to the capital while you were... What are you staring at? Something? Anyway, yes. I took some funds from the treasury and used them to procure some goods. I will be compensated once our next
Mission?
Mission gives us particular interesting goods. So
Okay.
I fair let you know. I used roughly 3,000. Oh, wait, a little bit more. Yes, 3,500 gold pieces, but they only used 3,400.
Okay.
So
All right.
I just fair like I let you know.
All right.
And I rolled to attack Prok. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I polymorph Squall.
I used Greed's boon.
Okay, so what did I miss?
Prok's dead. We killed Nemo. We ate him.
I have attained a massive power. I am now a god over the realm.
I said no to death.
And he's come back and he's like my
Prok died and started moonwalking
So-
on Muhammad.
Oh my god. Anyway.
So, Lelelele, the thing you have, you don't have to be at that location. You just
I want to
have
be at the location.
Specify. Okay. So, are y'all heading to the?
Not yet.
None
I'll
of
hit
you,
it.
none of you have to come with me. This is technically my own challenge to myself.
So then, like, getting back to it, like, is Lelelele, like, trying to be around the bush in any way that I can tell?
I am just saying I want to challenge myself. I want to use something, the new item I obtained, and I wish to test my own bravery in around Squall's village, essentially.
Very perplexing. Wait, is that Neutral speaking or Lelelele speaking?
I'm summarizing what Lele said, essentially.
Okay, alright.
I'm
Man,
not
I
attempting
wanna
to
go
lie
watch.
in any way.
I ain't got nothing else to do, so I'll watch.
It'll be about a 3-day trip.
I ain't got nothing else to do unless I want to
that's-
go in the forest again.
That's fine. It's what, at least it's towards the clues that I think that we have.
Well,
Scott.
I may not go. I'm gonna stay here and work on things.
Okay. Well, before any of this occurs, I would like some assistance. I am about to do something extremely dangerous,
Oh,
which I
God,
think is.
What is everybody just doing something dangerous today?
It's not. It's experimental.
Dangerous stuff.
I'm sorry. I mean, this group has a tendency to get endangered all the time. So what's the difference?
I cross
from
my
making
arms
a
and
norm?
nod.
What do you nodding your head up and down? Are you a bobblehead?
What's a bubblehead?
We both asked simultaneously.
I'm sure knickknacks exist in this world. Yes.
Not like that.
I don't know. I'm asking the DM.
What?
Do bobbleheads exist? Alright, so unknown. So yes, it's a thing that nods its head up and down. It's like a puppet. Yes.
Right.
Anyway. Yeah, I'll have to show you one time. Anyway, but you think you can construct these? Yes.
Oh yeah, easily.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you want any particular like finish on them? Did it be fancy or
Can
just?
you at least make them within a meter long?
Fucking.
Cool. Yeah.
Fuck. You want to make a fucking?
Divin.
What am I making, Yeet?
Yeah, what is he making?
You don't know. I do.
I don't know how to spell it, but that's what I'm assuming. Something like that.
What the fuck is that? No,
No, it's not that.
it is not that. Even Gray doesn't know what it is. Anyway, I will assist him in making those two constructs.
Fucking fuck! What is happening?
If we just go, yeah, we'll just go back inside the keep and we can just make these real quick.
Well, you want to assist us, Lelelele? Anyone else? Prok?
I'll
Who's good with their
help
hands?
you.
Like, fine details.
Not me.
Alright. I'm going to cast Enhance Ability and give Lelelele just the ability that makes her more dexterous.
Yay!
So,
How long does that
will-
last?
it lasts 2 minutes, I believe. I think. I'm gonna double check.
He's just having an aneurysm from the sheer mystery of things happening. You're torturing the DM.
This is the most stressful session.
Hold on, I gotta go piss. I'll be right back.
Building alliance with the gods to gain favor of Cthulhu.
I cast Cat's Grace on concentration up to 1 hour.
Okay.
Okay, so who the fuck is going with Lelelele?
Well,
Wait, what?
first off, we're still I'm still helping them create this
We're not.
before we leave.
We're not going for a while, actually, Heat.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not leaving yet.
Oh, okay, so you're creating the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess I'd be the main one doing this here.
Basically, make a tinkering check, which will be your intelligence and
Yep.
proficiency.
With
And
Lelelele helping
advantage.
Okay.
with advantage.
Oh my god, okay. That's like 30 something?
Yeah, they're both made.
Because it was a 19?
They're both made.
Okay. Alright, and yeah, here we go.
Splendid! Wow. What else can you make? Well, that's a time for another.
I mean,
time.
I haven't tried. You know?
Alright.
I've
Well,
never
I
felt
mean-
so inventive before.
Well, that. What
I
did you call that thing that is mounted onto the keep?
A ballista?
Ah. Well,
Yeah, well, I'll probably make more of them in the future for defense, in case Aeon comes back with his army.
we're going to
You
need
think
a few. We're going to need quite a lot more. That's going
Well, I mean, I'll at least have one to cover each side of the walls.
Yes.
I got bigger plans, but I'll surprise you guys with that one.
Well, who wants to help me dig a hole?
Take a
But dig up.
Yes. Yes.
Huh.
It has no idea. Alright,
I'll help you.
so, to the courtyard, yes? Alright.
Yes.
We approach
You
the
want to do
danger.
this in the courtyard?
Yes, I at least want someone to help me if it goes wrong. Someone with medical skills, or at least some way of.
Oh, I mean, I
Recuperating
could
me.
do that, yeah.
Thank you. You as well, Lele. I
Yes.
will need witnesses.
Oh, just as I need one.
Okay, I'm gonna start digging enough to fill. I'll just basically send what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna make a little. I'm gonna send the next thing of what I'm gonna do to you, Yeet. In the little hole, I'm going to make a little outcrop to place something. But
What?
it's just a little cubby where I can like kind of keep my head and hands free. But the rest. Anyway, you'll find out. Anyway, all right. Well, can you two hand me those these pipes, please?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
So, this is to make sure I don't suffocate.
Wait, what?
I'm going to be down here quite a long time.
Wait, what?
So, can you bury me, please? Well, at
I
least
don't know how to feel about this.
it will
I
be
don't even
fine.
know what the fuck are you doing? I'm looking at the schematic!
I'm not putting those in there. It's just you don't have to follow it through and through. It's just enough to where I can have my hands free to hold something. To
Right,
move
okay,
them.
so basically you're putting yourself in a box.
Well,
Underground.
I'm burying. Yes, I'm going. So basically, I want you to just cover my head, and my tail will be sticking out. If my tail ceases to move, I will wiggle it as much as I can for you. If it ceases to move, or you hear agonizing screams,
What?
or you begin to scream, you should pull me out.
Wait, what?
Right, yeah.
Sure.
course.
Okay. I look at
All right.
Scott. I look at Scott very concerned.
I'm literally.
I'm just gonna
losing
shrug.
my- I'm losing my fucking mind.
Alright, you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Get a little more comfortable. It's going to be a
Please
tight
tell me the
squeeze.
recording is still going.
Let me check. Yeah, it is still recording. 1 hour 44 minutes.
Alright, and I begin to bury Squall. I guess.
I dig over him.
Feels a little early to do this.
We haven't
And I
even gone
freeze
to
the
war
ground.
yet.
Die!
I can't get out. Oh, just as planned. All right. So basically, I have, yeah, and I have both of those, so I can inhale and exhale carbon dioxide.
Okay. So you breathe it. You breathe in one, and you breathe out the other.
Was he doing some like Native American Dream Quest shit?
Next,
Doing an ancient ritual.
so you know the little pocket I made where the earth isn't buried everything?
Mhm.
I'm going to take out
Mhm.
the pouch, and I'm going to cast Awaken on it.
Oh, oh, oh.
Spending the casting time tracing magic pathways with the precious gemstone. You touch a huge or smaller beast or plant. The target must either know intelligence score. The target must have either no intelligence score or an. Wait. Give me 1 minute. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. If the target it gains the your DM chooses to the awakened beast to play his charm. When the charmed condition ends, the creature chooses whether. Okay, what do you do?
I begin.
It's fucking awoken.
What is your name? If you do not have a name, I will give you one. I have one. How about this? What do you think of the name Sprig?
Sprig.
Your name is Sprig.
Sprig.
And you will
I will.
be an asset to this world and a friend.
Asset to. Can I explain what's happening to everyone that doesn't?
Is it the mandrake?
Please?
It's the mandrake. He
What?
just awoken the mandrake.
But what?
Basically, it gives it like its proper form of sentience,
What?
and it's currently charmed by him for 30 days.
Oh my god!
Huh.
What?
So
Beastin'.
elaborate.
Beastin'.
Oh my freaking god!
I am an asset and friend.
What things do you not like, Sprig? I don't like it when the sun gets in my eyes. What do you not like?
Sun and eyes, it's pretty bad.
Well, do you like it here in the dark, do you not?
It is nice.
So, if you were to accompany me, we will be going places where there may be a lot of light. Could you be in your best behavior not to scream? And if I would allow you to scream, could you direct it in a way that would not harm me and other people who are assets and friends?
Ear plugs or covered ears?
Yes. Well, how do you also feel about being thrown to latch on to things that I don't like?
If it's to do good and be an asset, okay.
Good. There is a lot of ungood in this world, and we will do a lot of good. Also, I know you're hungry, by the way.
I'm okay.
Okay. Well, what things do you
Just
like to eat?
he's becoming Maokai.
Fertilizer?
Well, there's plenty of that around here. How do you feel about enchanted fey lines and magical enchanted soil? That'd be good.
That sounds nice.
Also, you can eat plenty of, like, magical dead creatures if you wish.
Okay.
That will juice you up. But I will have a treat for you later. It's a little bit of an experiment. You're my first experiment gone right, and I think you earned the name Sprig because you just sprung out of the ground. Well, your mind did, at least. So, I will treat you as best I can, and I will try to protect you. I also try to get something to block the sun for you. I think I have someone who could do a good job doing that, making some type of sunshade. Does that seem agreeable?
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to put you back in the pouch, if you don't mind, and then we're going to surface. Okay. All right.
You watch as it crawls into the pouch.
All right. Well, let us go, Sprig. I start wiggling my tail.
I think that's the cue.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I just begin digging and pulling them out. Oh, and I'm being called up here.
Yeah, I'll finish it up. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll pull them out. I'll pull them all the way out. So,
For sure.
so was it successful?
Oh, yes, quite a success. No harm was done to...
That was a lot less time than you thought, huh?
Well, Lelelele seems to be a loss for words. Well, I guess I'll wait for them to regain their words. Yes, I'm going to stretch out a little bit. I'm quite cramped for the last 8 hours. That's how long it took, by the way, Yeet.
Awake.
Yeah,
Yeah, casting time is 8 hours.
I don't think we were out there for 8 hours then.
I mean, I had you guys look at me for 8 hours. Well, either way.
Probably sure we would cycle through shifts.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, we'll say that.
okay. I'll just wait till Neutral comes back. Anybody else want to do anything?
I mean, I guess, like, at one point where I swapped out with someone, I'd probably just be,
Yeah, just get to Lelelele. They should be here for me to tell them what it is that I did.
I'll just try and man-make some of the components for my next ballista.
Alright.
That's the beginning of it.
Anyway, these came out to a great use. You might be able to use them for your next contraption, whatever it may be. But yes, thank you very much. It saved my life.
Yeah, sure.
Where's Prok? Where is Prok? Prok, where are you? Prok!
Just sitting in the middle of the courtyard, just sitting on a stump, just thinking.
So, I grew some pumpkins recently. Would you like pumpkin pie in the next few nights? Pumpkin pie, it's a sweet thing. It's something I found that, Kain gave me.
I'm alright. I don't want pumpkin pie. I want meat.
Okay, we could put meat in there. It'll be a mince pumpkin pie. It'll be sweet and savory. Ah, yes.
Like a
That's the spirit. I like you.
I'm at a loss
You're
for
going-
words.
pie made of meat.
You're lost for words, Yeet? Yeah.
I'm amazed. Like, how the fuck? How the fuck? You were so... I just want to take a moment here. You were so methodical, and you took so many things into consideration. 1, how the fuck are you going to breathe down there? You took that into consideration. 2, you had a backup plan in case things went south. 3, you went out and got all the components, you did your studying. Not only that, you also have components for other things that you plan to do.
Mm-hmm.
This... What the fuck are you?
A human being, but most specifically, a Dragonborn Druid from
You're a
the
fucking
dusk.
genius.
I'm not a genius. I just got...
No
It's-
one thinks like that! No, I don't think... What the fuck?
Well, maybe you should consider, hold on. Can I borrow you quick? Sorry, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. I'm so amazed. So amazed.
Alright. That's strange.
Yeah. I don't really have anything like...
Did you just
Hmm?
tame?
He pacified the Mandrake for now.
I'm back.
He was,
Hey, you're
like,
back. Okay.
somewhat intelligent.
Oh, you finally,
Holy
yes.
fucking shit.
Anyway, so now that everyone's here, I'd like to show you your new ally,
Yeah.
Sprig.
Yep.
Sprig, I'm going to cover it. So, what time is it, by the way? Is it nighttime?
It's about 7, 8 p.m.
All right, Sprig. It's not very light out, so it shouldn't bother your eyes, and so come out and say hello to everyone.
Okay. So
I take the top of the pouch off.
you watch as like these 2 little like root-like arms come up, and you're able to see like it's a little plant thing. Just kind of looks around.
I instinctively cover my ears.
I instinctively fall,
No.
recoil.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Sprig.
I'm gonna walk up to it. Is that a pet?
He's a friend. He's not a pet.
Oh.
If you respect him, he will respect you.
Do you respect me?
Yeah.
I respect.
Oh.
Also,
Is it okay to uncover my ears?
It's not doing anything.
Sprig, talk to my friend Scott. He doesn't seem to understand.
Well, considering last time you opened the bag, he screamed at me.
Well, he wasn't a he then. He was not himself. Isn't that right, Sprig? Do you even remember then?
Oh.
Yes, I thought so. Well, he will be in our care, and he will be helping us, and we will help him along the same way.
Oh.
He is an ally,
Hmm.
cute little ally. Isn't that
For
right? Sprig?
how long, though?
Until he decides we are not compassionate and good.
Eh.
Nice to meet you, Sprig.
Hi.
He is
Come
a
on. These are my pets, Jamie and Little Man. Say hello.
Oh. Like you just see like the plants like looking around, and if a plant could have a very confused look, it has that.
yes.
What's wrong with you?
It's like that. It's like that little meme with like the "look how hard I can pee" that expresses so much emotion.
Okay.
So this is the world outside of the ground. When it's not bright, of course. But I'll do my best to make sure you do not get blinded or irritated by very bright things.
Okay.
All right. Well, do you want to go back in your little pouch, or you want to look around and explore?
You watch as he just kind of jumps out and just kind of starts like waddling around.
Right. Well, if you forgive me for being a bit short, I'm gonna go work on some things. So I will see you guys tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Sprig, I'll show you around. You want to see the pumpkins?
Message this to Yeet.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
I'm just gonna kind of scratch the back of my head.
Hi, is this what you were doing earlier, Squall?
Yes. Do you want to join
By
my
the way-
walk?
Yes.
Missed out for this Lelelele, but he was underground for 8 hours.
What?
Yeah. Awaken takes 8 hours to cast.
Oh my.
That's why he had the whole breathing apparatus.
Oh my god. Wait, we were just standing there for 8 hours?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
He like took shifts and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Just throw that there.
Just gonna kind of scratch my like walking plant. I'm just gonna walk over to my dad and just go see how my dad's doing.
You head over to your little tribes, like huts and everything, and like the main center hut. Your dad's just kind of sitting there taking it easy.
How you feeling, Pops?
Well,
You sure? You don't look too well.
the necklace changes a lot of things.
You want it back?
And these are the pumpkins I grew recently, Lelelele.
Oh wow.
This is a hand. It's a hand-me-down.
It's a hand-me-down.
My father received it from his father. I received it from my father. They each gave it down to the strongest son.
That's fair. I guess I'm the strongest. Alright. Not my brother. Hey, what's wrong with my brother?
Again, you watch as he kind of like pokes at like where his heart is. He's weak here.
Why is he so interested in me?
He set out on a quest
What was his question?
different from yours. You went out to experience the world. You went out to destroy. He is
Fair enough.
ill will in his.
That's cool.
If you
That's
ever
cool.
have to fight your brother, you kill him.
I can't just talk to him. He is my blood.
There is no talking to him. I've tried.
Huh.
Your typing is kind of loud, by the way.
Nah, it's cool. Alright. Well, I just came to check up on you. You plan on making any moves anytime soon? Like going out on any raids? Doing anything? I don't know.
I might accompany you to the party.
You think you'll die?
unlikely.
Alright. Yeah, you can come. Think you got
Well,
less of a chance of dying.
I'm hoping to meet an old friend.
Who's that?
You'll figure it out.
You're not one to keep secrets. What's wrong with you? You're getting old.
This old friend, you've probably met it.
What's he look like?
Old.
Does it Phil?
He pauses and looks at you for a while. Who's Phil?
Oh, you don't know Phil? He's a really, really old dude that I met in the Underdark, and he beat the shit out of me. He beat the shit out of me, and I saw him kill like 30 mind flayers in like 1 second. Mind flayers, mind men. My bad. I always get the name wrong. They're crazy. It was insane.
Oh.
Who's the old? Who's the old friend?
Like I said, he's old.
What's he look like? Like what race is he?
A lot of
Very-
wrinkles.
You're very cryptic. There's just a lot of wrinkles. That's his race.
Yep.
That's an incredible race. Huh. Well, when's the party again? I forgot.
It'll be 13 days from today.
Alright, so we gotta make a 3 days journey out somewhere to do something with the challenge and like a glory and like protecting stuff. I don't know.
Whatever it is, I believe y'all will get past it.
Probably. I'm not sure. I just came to check up on you, make sure you ain't dying.
Gonna take a lot longer to kill me.
How old are you again?
Most half-orcs die around 72. I'm 64.
Yeah, you got a little bit longer too. No, I'm young. I just realized that. I'm not old at all. Dad, you ever think about waging war on just the whole world?
Dad,
Just-
you ever
just-
think about waging
just-
war?
Just getting a whole big ass army and just charging in between all the planar dimensions, all the nonsense, and just going nuts. Not to like really just cause havoc and take over, just to fight.
Starting to sound like AI.
Well, I mean, what's so wrong with that? I'll just make a big old army and go fight things that are mean, like go in the Underdark and kill all the stupid mind men. Some make a big ass army.
With time, then. Make an army.
All right, I'll make a big army.
That's the plan.
That is the plan. You want to be a part of the army? If you're not dead by then.
In a few years, once you have that army, try.
Sick. It's awesome. Okay, awesome. Yeah, another question, how do you kill a thing that Aeon is? How do you kill it?
You don't kill Aeon himself. You have to find where he keeps his soul.
Alright. Where do you think he keeps his soul? You've seen him in other cycles, right? You fought him in a cycle before. And you,
I've nearly killed his soul.
where is it?
Somewhere different than where it was.
Fair. Where was it last time? Maybe it'll give me a hint.
His previous area was Pandemonium.
What's Pandemonium?
It was another plane of existence.
Was it fun?
No,
Did you almost die?
I died.
Was it fun?
I answered that.
Oh, when I died, it was pretty fun. except for the dying part. That was not fun. But like the part where I fought, that was fun.
You're an interesting one, Prok.
What do you mean?
You know, just he kind of stands up and he just kind of looks over and he like rubs your head.
No.
It's peaceful out here.
Yeah, you ever think about taking it easy? I've thought about that too. After making the big army and making my rounds, I plan on building a cabin in the middle of the woods and just sitting.
I'm taking it easy for the first time in a long time.
Hasn't it been like 100 years? Are you like 10 million years old or something? Oh yeah, you're 64. That's like 100 years old.
I'm going rest now.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave.
God damn it. Fucking Prok. This Prok is such a head ass.
Is he? Is he?
I love it, dude.
Oh, man.
Alright, so, is anyone doing anything?
I want to talk to Lelelele.
Okay.
Oh,
There
hey,
you go.
hey, Faye. What's wrong?
What are you planning to do?
It's my own challenge. It's nothing that you guys need to worry about for now. Don't worry.
What about you?
I won't put you guys into danger. This is simply a test of my own will.
Well, I'm not worried about me, I'm worried about you.
Don't worry.
I want to make sure you're okay.
Everything will be fine. Just trust me. This is something that I truly wish for. This is...
Can you do something for me?
What would that be?
Could you promise to come back?
Well, sorry, wait.
At least? Can you promise to come back at least? Just for me.
I sort of look away for a bit, and then I look back at them. I'll come back in a way. I promise you that. I'll always be with you. I'll always be with the rest of Brave Soul.
And then I walk back to the group.
I look at their back as they walk away, and then I look back at the letter that the little note that I wrote earlier, and I sort of stow it away once more. I return to Squall and say, so when should we head out?
As soon as you wish. As long as everyone's okay with it. I think Scott was working on something. Maxi is probably after... I showed... Yeet. Can we just say that Maxi was there and saw it, or what do you want to do? Okay. He's probably back in the huts visiting his father.
All
I
right.
had a mouthful of food.
Well then.
And Prok is in that direction too, I believe.
Squall?
Am I?
Oh, sorry.
At the break of morning?
At the break of morning, that's a good time to leave, yes.
Alright then.
I go back into my room. I read over the little slip of paper once more, and I fall asleep.
Alright.
I go to Nemo and I bring him over to the Half-Orc village and get a little place where he can nest outside my hut.
Okay. So everyone goes to bed? Alright.
Yep.
So,
Actually, wait, hold on.
ooh,
Can I commune with nature outside? Just in the forest.
okay. What do you do?
I'm just gonna sit there in one spot. Pretty much that's it, really. Just communing with nature. The little thing.
Like you do on the spell?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and outdoor spell gives you knowledge. You instantly gain knowledge. 3 facts. You can ask me 3 questions.
Oh, that's so cool.
I'm gonna do this the way that my Zach used to do it.
Can I save them?
Huh?
Or do I have to ask him now?
You're communing with nature. You have to do it while you're getting the spell.
Okay.
Although I can go do something else while you think of the question.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's a peaceful night for everybody. But Squall,
Hmm?
you have a dream. You see this silhouette of a dragonborn amidst the mountains. And seems to be shouting something. And off in the distance, you can see just this symbol. It's a symbol you've seen before. Do you know which symbol I'm referring to?
It's that symbol.
Yes.
The first symbol.
Mm-hmm. And you can also see just this one robed figure playing puppeteer with these things, while this dragonborn figure seems to be shouting towards. That's all you see until you drift back off into sleep.
So I don't wake from it. I just go back to sleep. Yes.
It's like a dream, and then
Okay.
it just kind of cuts off, and you're just kind of back to the null and void. But it does stick in your mind.
Okay.
All right, Fang, what are we thinking?
Is there anything around here?
Okay, so in a 3-mile radius.
Just like anything big,
What?
large.
Well, you have to be more specific. That's very vague.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I guess. Shit. Specific directive. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I was just curious if there's anything around.
Well, you have to be
That's
specific. You can't just
hostile.
be.
Or just like that. It's just negative towards us, like the group.
Okay. Within 3 miles, you are able to pick up some sources of undead. Probably about southeast. And like your vision kind of fades to these this series of ponds.
Hmm.
And then and then you're able to also pick up a large presence that's not too far away from you currently, about 500 feet, kind of in the woods. Shows this large tiger-like creature,
I see.
and then up in the sky there seems to be this bird that you're not quite able to make out. Quite large. But those are the 3 things that give you, your little bullet and the
Okay.
spell in.
Can I look at the bird? Like climb up into a tree and look at the bird?
I mean, it's flying very high and it's nighttime.
But
So all
I
you're
don't think
going
I-
to see is like a silhouette.
Oh, okay. I
But
just peeked at it, I guess, and then I just go back inside.
yeah, but from what you can ascertain, the wingspan's probably nearly 20 feet.
Oof. Spooky. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go inside.
Alright. So,
Just go to sleep.
morning comes around.
I promptly get up, put on my armor, walk out to the courtyard, and squat once more. Same position as yesterday.
Just a strange dream. Ugh. What was that?
Wait, are you saying this while walking to the courtyard, or?
Oh, I'm still waking up in my
okay.
hut.
Okay.
Just gonna wake up, do my daily ritual of petting Jamie and little man, grab my hammer, and just walk out to the courtyard.
Okay. So you're all just kind of gathering up?
No,
Right.
I'm
Well,
still in my
yeah.
room doing my thing.
Me as well.
So who all is going to be traveling with Lelelele?
I wanna watch. I ain't got nothing else to do.
I know the area, so I'm going.
Alright.
Prok's board.
They're going to use the
Yes.
Yes.
So, shall we say y'all take off?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm gonna visit Scott before I go.
You go. You knock on the door.
I'm just gonna inform Little Man and Jamie that I'll be.
Yeah. What do you need?
You're busy? Yes.
Yes.
How busy? Days, weeks?
This might take me a few days.
Alright, small favor. Could you make, something quite, could you make, some type of cowl for our new friend?
Wait, make a what?
A cowl, like a hood, kind of a hood. Could you make something that a doll would wear?
Now that I don't know if I can do.
All right.
This might be outside my realm of specialty, but I could give it a try.
Alright. Well, if you can give me an idea of the materials, if not, I'll come back and we'll work on it then.
Just bring me some, like, hempen, and I could try and make a hempen cowl for it.
I know where to find some. Well, we'll see. We'll be back in a few days. Good
Okay.
luck. And thank you again.
Of course.
All right.
Also, I'll leave 10 of the sweet rolls here if you would like. I'll put them in the wherever. What's the lady? Or Stewart or Amnesty's?
Amnesty.
She knows where to put them. Just ask her.
Very
Inside
well.
it. Okay, and I go to Amnesty.
Safe travels.
Safe travels to you as well.
I'm not going anywhere.
I mean, safe. Words. Stay safe.
Yes.
Amnesty.
Oh, hello. You go to
God.
and opens the door and it's like, what? Oh, hi.
Yes. I'm putting this upon you. You are to safeguard these with your life. I mean, they don't really have lives, but just make sure that no rodents or anything get them. Therefore, you and Scott and anyone else that may particularly like them. They're still decent. They're sweet rolls. So these will be in your care.
Okie dokie.
Thank you very much. You are dear. Farewell.
Safe.
Yes, just be sure to make sure Scott doesn't blow himself up or anything. Not that he would, but just say hello to him every now and then.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
God, I didn't know Amnesty was a dog.
What a bitch.
I think around this time I'd wake up, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of stretch and look around for people.
Okay. I mean, everyone's getting ready. Prok, Squall, and Lelelele are gonna be heading out to Prok's village.
But did they already go already?
Prok's village.
No, to Squall's village.
There you go.
Sorry. So, do you plan to accompany them?
Yeah.
So as y'all are like kind of getting Nemo ready and everything, you watch his Fang kind of comes out ready to go.
Okay, hello, Fang. It seems we're almost ready to head out.
That's good.
While y'all are getting
Let's see what
prepped,
happens.
Amnesty comes out with some with these stacks or whatever. She hands them all to you guys, and she's like, you said you guys are gonna be gone for a couple of days, so I each packed you 5 days worth of rations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ernest.
Oh,
So you can
thank
add,
you.
You can add 5 rations.
Ooh. Alright. Okay. Real quick, I would like to use detect poison and disease on these rations.
They are very clean.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Amnesty. 5 rations, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For each.
Okay, so one ration for each person?
No,
5 each.
Okay, 5 each.
five each for each person.
So
Okay.
20.
Okay, wonderful. What a...
And also, Amnesty, there are a bounty of pumpkins on the other side of the keep. Could use those. Be sure to could you at least make one mincemeat pie for Prok using pumpkins and whatever dried meat you have, just as a surprise for him. He'll be very delighted and pleased with you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Alright. So you all settle up on Nemo. Fang, Lelelele, Prok, and Squall.
Yes.
While Maxi and Scott chill out at the whole HQ.
All right, Nemo. Yip, yip, yip.
On the year, instead of being like a whole ass week's travel on foot, it'll probably take about 2 days with a steady pace.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
So
That's
it's
good.
like a full, like we're talking like a full 12 hours of travel, and then a break, a little bit more travel, then a sleep. Unless if you guys don't want to sleep and take a point of exhaustion, all three, it'll be a day and a half.
I say 2 days.
I believe we should sleep. That would probably be good.
Yes.
Go with whatever.
Okay.
By the way, Ratbag, is Prok bringing his pets?
No.
Alright.
So I said I sang goodbye to them, and I left them enough. I left little man enough food. I told Jamie just to guard my room.
Don't worry, Amnesty will take care of everything for feeding and such.
So on the first night, where are we?
Well, I'm getting there. I have to do the travel segment.
Oh! Okay.
Yeah, who wants to roll the D100?
The D100.
I'll do it.
Alright.
Okay. I'll use the roll 20. Okay.
It's the big fatty.
Yeah. Okay. 82.
Once you
Is he
guys
attracting to this?
kind of, so what you're doing is like your strategy was to go see the keep is the village and the swamp is like southeast, very southeast.
Mhm.
So your goal was to kind of get to the point where y'all can reach a shallow point in the river.
Okay.
And have the beer be able to like kind of like maintain and not fucking fuck up in the water.
Yeah.
So upon reaching this, you guys realize that we're a little off
Oh.
on your measurements, and it's rapids. So I want everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
Dexterity.
Can I see it?
Yes, you see.
Ah, damn it.
Total.
Total?
6.
Like a 14.
14.
All right. So the Behir. Drop the dice. Natural 19 for the Behir.
Ooh. Okay.
So everyone but Squall is able to make it across fairly well. Squall kind of being partially in. As y'all are getting through or whatever, the Behir kind of has to jerk about to kind of stay in it, keeping its momentum in the water. And whenever it jerks one time, Squall, you fall off, and now you're like tumbling through the rapids.
I don't. Be shaped into
okay.
to a salmon.
Okay. Soon enough, you're able to swim upstream and then flop onto the shore.
Oh,
Oh god, thank God.
I wasn't expecting a bath so soon, but that's always refreshing.
Once we cross the rapids, I sort of go over and squat next to him and go, you know, that's a really helpful spell.
What are you talking about?
I was impressed.
That's natural.
You just do that?
That's not a spell, my dear.
Oh.
It's
That
just
is-
magic.
Oh.
It's something druids just have a thing for. Isn't that right, Fang?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Wonderful then. Well, let's get back on our good friend here, and I pat the big boy.
I don't understand why dwarves do that thing. Is that to make a point? I don't understand.
He's been
So
doing it
weird.
without like understanding.
That's great.
I love it.
Oh my goodness. So, anyways, after a little bit more travel, nightfall comes, and y'all are able to find. You have just reached the edge of the swamp,
Mhm.
like the very outer layer. Like, it's still forest, but it's slowly starting to become marshland.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to find like an elevated point and everything where you're able to set up camp and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, night. I'm just gonna say the night goes well.
Okay, I'm just squatting next to the fire and say, from this point on, this is when things get much more dangerous than it's been.
Are we sleeping now?
Yeah.
If we're going to be taking a rest, Yeet, I'm going to cast Hearth of Moonlight and Shadow.
Oh God.
Oh, wonderful.
Please, learn me what it does.
Okay.
'Cause I can't remember.
At the start of the rest, you touch a point in space. An invisible 30-foot radius and sphere of magic appears. Center on that point, total cover blocks the sphere. Within the sphere, you and your allies gain +5 bonus to dexterity, stealth, and wisdom perception checks, and any light from open flames in the sphere. It can't fire torches or isn't visible from outside. The sphere vanishes at the end of the rest or when you leave the sphere.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay.
TLDR, it's a safety bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First watch, second watch. Who's taking it?
I'll take first.
I'll take second.
Okay. Okay.
Third.
So, there's no third watch.
I'm watching after.
Okay. So, Squall, go ahead and make a perception check for your watch.
5 plus 11 plus... It's a 20.
Damn. Okay. I'm looking about. The night's fairly calm early on. Nothing really catches your eye at the moment. I mean, it's just the sounds of nature that you're all too used to. So, your first watch goes by and nothing much happens. On to second watch.
Okay, I wake up and I sit with my sword stabbed into the ground.
Alright. Perception check.
Okay.
+5.
+5. Okay. Okay, and then perception. Sorry. +5.
Oh.
That's 15, and then 15, 16, 17, 18, 22, I believe.
Alright.
Yeah, 22.
During your watch, you hear shuffling kind of out in the distance. I mean, nothing really can tell where y'all are because of the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
But looking over, you see like a humanoid-like entity just kind of like hunched over and like shuffling through the woods. Like each step's kind of like a leap, like a dash to the left and like a dash to the right. And it's just kind of like, but the thing is, it doesn't go like fast. It's kind of like lumbering, like.
I sort of stand up and brandish my sword a bit.
I mean, it doesn't seem to pay y'all any mind or whatever, but it's just kind of going. And eventually, it just, after about 30 seconds, it just kind of gets too far into the woods for you to see.
How large was it?
Humanoid, probably about 5 to 6 feet.
5 to 6 feet. That couldn't be big men then. Interesting. I pay it no mind, and I don't go investigate. I'll tell them in the morning.
Alright. So, rest of the watch goes with ease. Morning comes around.
Okay, wonderful. I just tell the group about the strange humanoid being that I found bouncing through the woods.
What direction was it heading?
I point in the direction it was bouncing and the horizon in which I lost it.
It was following the river south.
Okay. The river south crosses into what, from my knowledge of this area?
Well, it's going south, which is where y'all are heading.
Okay.
It was on the same side of the river as you guys, because y'all camped out about a decent ways from the river. I mean, you're still able to see it from your little ridge that you're on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we probably will meet it.
Yeah, but it was heading southwards into the swamplands.
Well, whatever it is, either we'll come across it or we won't.
Okay.
Probably just an old man.
Probably just something. Could be fishing in the middle of the night. We were at the rivers, so.
Yeah, it could just be some undead thing. There's always something undead.
That's honestly true. It's always something undead, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, we'll make sure it says dead then, if it come across the undead. Well, let's get going. Hey,
True.
hey, little guy. It's morning time, so stay in there.
Okay.
All right. So,
So,
did you peek? Did
Now
you
the
see
question
anything? Oh,
is-
shit.
Sorry.
It's alright.
So now the question is, do y'all take the slower path, where y'all avoid Calamete's Lake, or do you take the fast path through the area?
I would actually like to go the path in which we most likely encounter Calamite.
Wait,
I'm down with whatever. I don't care.
are we on the way already, or we can?
No, not yet. Y'all are deciding.
Wait, there's a quicker path.
Well,
I've never been there, so
no. Here's the thing. Like, not encountering Calamite will slow your travel until like the nightfall. But if you go through Calamete's area, y'all will probably get there late afternoon. If y'all avoid Calamite, y'all will get there at like 10 p.m. If you go with Calamite, you'll probably get there by 6 p.m.
I would like to encounter Calamite.
wait.
What's wrong with Calamite?
I have
Nothing. He's a protector of the swamp.
I have a proposition
Well, I
for
gotta-
him as well.
He's our
I gotta
guardian.
go. Yeah, that's true. I gotta go ask him about my roommate.
I mean, wait, what? Never mind. Yes. I also have questions, but this won't interfere in your place where you need to be, Lelelele, will it?
Not at all. He's actually vital to my challenge.
Wait. I guess I'll see for myself. Well, I take a sweet roll and I start eating it. Screw these rations. These things are delightful.
Make sure you guys mark down one of your rations for last night.
Okay.
All right.
So, you'll head off.
Yes.
Yep.
So, you left about 7 a.m. About 11 a.m. of travel and everything. Not much has happened, but you'll eventually kind of get to these like acidic pools where the area becomes less marsh and more dense, and like you can see these pools of acid and such before you guys come to the large cavern that is Calamete's lair.
All right. Once we approach, I pat I pat the arbor here to a halt, and I look back at my team and say, okay, this is does anyone need questions with him?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, I'll let you do your business first.
All right, I'm gonna get down. And I'm gonna go. Calamite, you ugly bastard! Where you going?
Why are you insulting my guardian?
I'm sorry. He was mean to me in the past.
You'll hear a voice behind y'all. Oh, it is you.
What's up, bro?
I get off of here.
Wait, he's your brother?
Nah, he's like me and him we know each other.
What brings you lot back here?
Tiefling.
I will answer
Tiefling
that.
needs something.
We're on business here. I have something regarding your proposition to us a long time ago. But first off, I believe my companions have questions with you.
Lelelele, please bow.
Oh yes, I give a perfect 90-degree bow. Perfect posture.
Hey, Calamite, where's my roommate at?
I also put my hand on Prok and I also force him to bow.
I'm
Please
just gonna
bow.
kind of.
Please.
Me and him know each other. We're friends.
I know him also, but since you're with me, could you
I'll
please?
bow. I'll bow.
And even
Thank
the
you.
Behir kind of like nods its head down.
Yeah, where's my roommate at?
Which right now he's appearing in his tiefling form.
No.
That's why he is able to kind of sneak up on you.
I figured.
The female sorceress, she is occupied.
Yeah, is she doing all right though? She
She
fixed me
is-
some food.
Female sorceress.
Yeah, that's my roommate, Squall.
Yes. Little Squall Snout does not understand what his allies had been told.
I
They had a
mean,
very powerful woman when they were traveling with the one known as Solaris.
But
And as a gift, Solrin graciously granted me this female.
Kinda stole her. And he almost killed him.
Wait, is this Celerin a Dragonborn?
He is a human.
I
Not
thought he was a
bad.
dwarf. I thought he was a dwarf.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Anyway, that's pardon my asking, but my lord, why associate with a human? We don't have any native to our lands here, besides people that pass through and travel.
Me and Solrin go quite a ways back. He
Yeah.
owed me a debt, and he paid it.
One more question, Calamite.
Of course.
Never met Bob?
Why do you ask?
Why do you always ask that question, actually?
Because Bob, I've already answered this. Bob
Who
and
is
my
this?
father are the two people I respect most.
Hmm.
You'll meet Bob eventually.
I guess so.
Is there any other questions? He
You're not-
kind of looks to the feline.
Fang,
Yeah.
do you have anything to ask the dragon before I give him my proposition?
He's in tiefling form.
No. I don't really know who he is, so I'm gonna stay back a bit.
I look at Prok.
Well, I asked him about Bob and he just ignored me.
I look back at Squall.
You go first. I have several for him.
I'll let you go first. Mine is more of a proposition than a question.
Ask away, young slow snap.
In recent days and weeks, Lord Calamide, has the swamp changed since my departure? You would presumably know what has transpired.
Not much has changed. The health of your tribe has been stabilized.
I see.
They're no
It is-
longer withering away. They are in a consistent illness.
How many have died since we left?
Shh. Please don't say that. I don't want to think of such.
No, trust
I
me.
shall withhold this information.
So, the condition has not gone any better?
They're no longer dying. They're just ill.
How many have died, though?
Isn't improved. As I said before, the Dragonborn does not request that does not be. God damn it! I can't. Garrett cannot do words. The Dragonborn has requested that this be unknown.
I look to Squall and I nod my head.
Thank you.
Continue asking your questions, Dragonborn.
Have there been any other Dragonborn to have returned to the swamp? Of our people? Of your people you preside over?
A few from your main tribe have returned. None that are particular. The chieftain is yet to reach.
I see.
The last knowledge I hold of him is that he took a quest off into the mountains.
Yes, that's where I intended initially to have met him, but
And as for a particular female, Dragonborn, her location remains unknown.
I see. You saw through me. Yes, I'm quite concerned.
I know much about my inhabitant.
This is an intrusive question, but
Ask.
what does a non-Dragonborn pose to compensate or boon you with the one in your possession, will it help? This is a very selfish question. Will it aid you, or will it also aid this place you administer?
My intention is to harvest enough time to fully comprehend what plagues this area and what plagues your trail. I simply wish to make my swamp healthy. It is my domain, and when my domain dies, I must move to another, and that takes effort. And as of right now, I'm quite comfortable where I am. I would not like to lose it. This
Thank you.
woman that has been granted, she is a key, but as I said, I need to fully understand what is wrong. And I have yet to figure it.
Well, that answers somewhat. I believe, with the aid of those who are my friends, my associates, we think we are on a trail as to answering that riddle.
Very well. Are these all your questions?
No.
Keep asking.
You were not always here.
No.
You did not always protect us. Where did you come from, if I may ask? And why us bronze dragonborn?
You are knowledgeable of the happenings of this world and the one before it.
That was the next question.
I am quite aware.
Well, I was planning to ask you that, but what can you tell us of your experience with the cycles?
I am simply a spectator in this game that these powerful entities. I personally do not have the power to counteract their doings entirely, and that is why I use other sources, such as the female.
My
I see.
roommate.
To give you an edge, pitted against many deities and...
The figure known as gluttony to most. They are the one that plagues this land. That much I've been able to ascertain. Now, who they truly are, and what they are capable of, that I am still learning. I have many ears and eyes in many places.
Heard about the party?
I don't think... Well, let's... pardon his interruption, but that is a good question. Would you be able to answer this?
I am unaware of such gatherings.
I see. Then
We all got invited to Greed's place for a party with all the big, powerful, big people. The deities you're talking about.
it pertains to this current cycle, we believe. We're visited by another arbiter of the sins.
Which, to Fang, by the way, this all just sounds like fucking madness. You have no fucking idea what they're talking about.
That's why I'm just kind of sitting there in the background, like, oh.
Alright.
In your
Interesting.
travels, what continents have you perused for? And if so, have you encountered any very religious or zealot-like blue dragonborn?
I have never encountered a religious or zealot blue dragonborn.
Well, Yeet, by the way, dragonborn can also be plural. That's the thing about it, so... Yeah.
He's never encountered a zealot or, like, highly religious one, is what he said.
Okay, thank you.
Are there any other questions?
Oh. Out of character, what time is it?
Probably about noon.
About what?
Noon.
Noon. I would like to have a proposition, Calamite.
I shall hear this proposition.
I approach forward in front of my group. I believe that I have a way to reverse the effects of the disease upon your swamp and on Squall's people. I point back at my friend.
Excuse me?
I look back at Calamade. I've gained a new power. A power that I can only use once. A power that I originally thought to save my own people with. My people who have been vanquished. But I now know that's not what I should do with it. I should use my powers to save others, not my own will.
If I may interject,
I look back at
can I interject?
This is between you two.
Why?
As an adventurer...
There is no connection between them and you. The only connection there is...
There is a connection between them and me. I understand the terror of having your people wiped out in front of you, and I never want another soul to experience that again. I know I could use this on my own people, but I feel as though something about that just isn't right. And
if what you...
I have just one cautionary message.
Yes, what is it, Calamade?
If you possess such power to do this, are you able to do it multiple times?
No, only once. That is why I chose this village. I don't want to use this power for something so large that it can affect something of too grand a scheme that I can beyond what I can perceive. I want something that can...
Upsetting the natural balance of reality can make certain figures quite upset.
Exactly. So I would prefer to keep it to this scale, to this village.
This comes back to me. And what if I said no?
Well,
I know you want to help, but
then,
if what you say is true, and you hold this might within you, I feel it should be used, not... This is all so sudden. Where did this prominence of power come from?
It's not a prominence of power. It's a test of my own will.
Well, this will was not seen 2 days ago.
Exactly. That's exactly the point. No one sees me as a true warrior. I'm only laughed at. I'm the butt of most jokes, and people see me as nothing more of a preacher for some kind of useless goddess. For once in my life, I want to use my powers and the things that I have to help others, and to prove that for once in my life that I can save people. And I sort of turn back to Squall. So please, let me help you.
Prok, come here.
Yeah, what's up?
Fang, come here too. Please.
Katie? Is it there? There you go.
Okay.
I want you all to raise your hand. Except you, Lelelele. Your right
Which
hand.
hand? Okay.
Any.
Yeah.
Whichever one comes to mind first.
Well, it's my right.
What are y'all doing?
Place your hands on Lelelele.
Okay. Should I put my hand on Lelelele?
Do any of you feel Lelelele is useless?
Oh,
If so, relinquish your hand. If not, keep your hand placed upon her. I place mine on her as well.
You want
Should
just
keep my hand.
walks over and just kind of plops it on her head. Plops his hand on her head.
Look. Should keep my hand on her shoulder.
I find this tiefling quite enjoyable.
They hit pretty hard.
So, even my lord has acknowledged that you are not useless. I would wholly want you to reconsider your actions, because I don't think you realize how many people you have helped or changed lives. Yes, there may be people that look down upon you, but from our people, we are a proud people. Even though we live in the swamp, we keep our heads held high, and we go with purpose. Others may laugh at us for our lacking of infrastructure and populace and variety, but we persevere. And I think you, Lelelele, should find the momentum to persevere within your spirit. You may have power, but it does not mean you should always use it. I think this is meant for you, for something much deeper, for a moment that could define you.
I believe
You
that
are not
moment will be
useless.
This moment. And I sort of gently take their hands off me, and I look back at Calamide, and I say, I do desire to do this. I do desire to save his people. And I would like to ask the final part of my proposition.
Ask away.
If I fail at saving a single soul, if no one comes back, if no one returns from the beyond or returns from being disappeared, I would like you to end my life.
What?
It's very strange.
Watches Calamite kind of raises the brow and turns to Squall. She is quite determined to follow through with her action.
The day before, I looked very uneasy. This is out of character. The day before, I looked very uneasy and scared, and in front of Calamite, I look more convicted than I have ever in my lifetime.
I'm just gonna shrug and say, may as well just let her do the thing.
Young Squall snapped.
I look at Squall with the most determined eyes I've ever given somebody.
Lelelele Enderwhen.
Hmm.
Is this something you wish to do, or
This is-
something that Pravosha puts onto you?
I am guided by no one but my own will.
Then the purpose of the temple the other day, praying to your goddess, was it to find inner metal?
I guess you could say that.
And what if we were to say no? What if we valued you higher? What if there is success within failure? And we did not. What if I challenged my lord against even him under the task that he would? How would that make you feel? We do not underestimate you, but you are certainly underestimate us and our resolve.
I believe her intention is to alleviate this illness that has taken your trap.
I'm aware, but she is, at least has a visage that there is some chance of failure. And if there is even a hint of it, she'll, well,
Nothing is absolute, Squall. I, for one, support this ideology. It was a slip of my own testament, to say. It was a failure on my part that your tribe became plagued. It was a failure on my part that I let these entities come in and do these things. Now, for the tribes beyond my land, those are not my responsibility. But the one in my land, was to see it plagued and the people waste away, it is unpleasant.
Squall.
so now,
I would like
yes.
I would like to correct you. This isn't a sign of unsureness upon myself, or of fear, or of disbelief of my own abilities or my bravery. This is simply to test if I'm a true warrior, that I have the resolve and the willpower to save lives, at the sacrifice or the risk of my own life. And it is something I truly, genuinely wish to do.
Well, I raise my hands. It's up to you and the gods now.
I close my eyes and nod my head once. I look to Calamite. Could you please follow us to the village?
So be it.
Jedi.
I turn my back to Calamite and I sit back on the Behir, and I wait for everyone to get back on, and so we could head back. I mean, head towards.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get on.
You just watch as Calamite just begins like walking in the direction of the truck.
I think he'll be fine.
We'll proceed.
All right. So going forward, you'll eventually are able to reach the truck, and you can see now that the walls are kind of beginning to get like this moss covered on. A lot of the daily tasks of cleaning and stuff like that are seeming to be, less prioritized. Going in, there's not much of a resistance. Even the guards that are usually out there are no longer outside. They're inside, kind of resting against the walls, not walking and patrolling, but sitting down. You see the spears at the ready, and as y'all kind of barge through or come in,
I put my hands up.
You kind of look forward.
Like just one hand, just to assure.
Squall snout.
Yes.
What brings you here?
Fellow Scaleborn, is my brother here?
Yes. Watch as they kind of slowly make their way into one of the huts. They pull him out, and you see now as you see that he comes out and he's like being supported by two of them on their shoulders. You look at him, and like half of his face is kind of covered in like this matte black coloring, like almost like he's like kind of like withering away almost.
Brother! Shrewd!
Whoa. His voice is very weak.
I am sorry. How is the village faring?
One of the people supporting him speaks. We are surviving as much as we are able to. Clickety clackety.
Sorry.
The conditions have ceased to worsen, but they are persistent.
So no effort has halted or suspended it, I see.
Nothing to avail thus far.
Has father paid any heed of return, or? I sense. I felt as much. Did you? I don't know if it was him, but the other night I had a dream of a dragon born in the mountains. Have you also encountered any strange premonitions?
I have not encountered such things.
I see. I've come back with my allies. We are split at the moment, but one is very keen on trying to save us.
I take two steps forward next to Squall, and I give a 90-degree bow.
I wish you all to hear her out, and at least, I know she's an outsider, but she is of keen mind, and noble blood, and a fair heart. And she should be treated as well as any other Dragonborn. All of those here, and even our soon-to-be Lord Guest, if he has not shown up already.
You look around, and doesn't seem to be any sign of Calamite currently.
Anyway, would you in the village at least hear her out as to... She thinks She knows she has a way to help. I don't want...
Okay.
It's okay. Go ahead.
I only request that you come to the center of the village with me.
Okay. Which as they start pulling out villagers. In Squall, your tribe usually had, around 42 people. And whenever you got first returned back from the desert, we're down to about 31 because of the UNT and such. Now, there's only about 17.
I have a power that I can only use once in my life. A power that I'll probably never have any time again. I could have used it to save my people, but something about that didn't feel right. I wanted to use it to save your people, and I gestured to Squall.
I nod.
I don't have much to say beyond that, other than that. This is my test to myself, my trial, my challenge, as an adventurer, as an Enderwhen, and as a person in general. I take a single card out of my inventory, between my index and my middle finger, and I point it into the air.
Before you do anything else,
Yes?
for those of you here, of the Duskmaw, do you refuse her trial? If so, speak your mind. Brother, even you.
Silent.
Carry on.
I point the card into the sky, and I repeat, Lord Calamide, if I fail in saving this village, end my life, without hesitation. And then I chant to the card, please undo the disease, the virality that's plagued this village and this swamp, as though it has never happened. Bring back the people who have died and the people who have disappeared. And then I close my eyes.
Time seems to stop for everyone but Lelelele. You look around and you watch as these walls begin to become refurbished. The size of the village increased. More huts are brought back. New figures, new faces. Healthy, strong. And seems like the village is slowly reverting till there's a pause. And you hear a voice in the back of your mind. See you, child. We'll meet soon enough. And then it continues to revert. What happened?
You kind of broke up just a few bits right there.
Yeah, but you hear a voice in the back of your mind. I see you, child. We'll meet soon enough.
I close my eyes once more and say to whatever that voice came from. I simply say, and I will be waiting.
And you see as the village begins to refurbish, the ground becomes more or less marsh and more vibrant. Soon enough, the village is back to its peak. And when you open your eyes, and everyone else's senses come back to Squall, you see many of your tribesmen and women looking about astonished and confused. Your brother's face is no longer covered in this matte black material. He's standing on his own, looking about. What happened?
By Bahamut.
Oh.
So this is what you call a miracle.
I look around once, wait for anything to happen, any type of violence, any lashing, anything.
Nothing. Everyone's just kind of in this stunned silence.
I close my eyes content, and I return the now useless card to my pocket.
The card returned to the deck.
Oh, okay.
The card disappeared.
Okay. As it should be. I close my eyes and I nod once, giving a fairly faint smile.
Wait. The card?
I smirk at Squall. That was my power. The one I can only use once.
Hey, Lelelele.
Mm-hmm.
No, continue.
Mm-hmm. I just sit down on the little. I just sit down where I was standing and just watch over the village as people begin to come to their senses.
Mother? Brother,
Yeah.
look for her. If she... I'll go with you. Everyone else, please stay here.
I will.
Alright.
Soon enough, searching about, you're able to find who you're looking for. She kind of looks at you.
Mother's scared.
Just kind of runs and embraces you and holds you in your arms.
Shoot.
So he kind of runs in there too, and he just kind of like squeezes both of you tightly.
Thank you. Enderwhen. I will never forget this. Thank you so much.
Lelelele, you feel this wave hit you.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to mark 4 points of exhaustion.
4 points of exhaustion. Alright.
Your max health is currently halved.
Okay, my max health.
You have disadvantage on everything.
Okay, let me...
And your movement speed is halved.
Okay, let me mark that all down, and then I'll say a line real fast. Crap, how do I do this? Okay.
Just put exhaustion 4.
Exhaustion 4? Okay,
Mhm.
okay, I'll
Just so you know, exhaustion 6 is death.
Yeah. Okay, where's exhaustion on the character sheet, by the way?
Just put it somewhere.
Okay, okay, and then okay. Feeling the weakest I've ever felt in my life, I sit down, I fall on my back, my hands behind my head, and I look at the sky, and for the first time in my life, I truly feel like an adventurer.
I get to keep. Scott,
Use it.
you're currently outside working on a ballista.
Mm-hmm.
It's night. You've been working all day. You see a faint light making its way towards the faint
Okay.
bit of flame. You're not quite sure what it is, but that is
How
where
far
we will
out?
leave off our session tonight.
Ow.
Wow.
I'm in danger.
Y'all
Just
fucking
kidding.
sick shit.
With a machine gun ballista.
That was fucking nice, bro.
Fucking
That
wonderful.
was fucking
That's
sick.
good God, you guys fuck with me.
That was a good ass session.
Wonderful work, everybody.
That was
Good
incredible.
portrayal of emotion. Good fucking roleplay. Wow. I'm amazed. Jesus Christ, guys.
Oh goodness, holy shit.
Thank you.
Wow.
I legit was concerned, thinking you were just trying to kill your character off. It's like, is he really doing this?
No, I was convinced Lily wouldn't die. No.
Fate card, man.
What's that card do exactly?
You can basically rewrite reality and undo one event.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
I didn't
I
want
literally
to.
just
I didn't want to do anything too big because I feel like that'd mess up the campaign in general. So.
say fuck it and undo the cycles.
I know,
Yeah, I'll say this: you would have fudged up a lot of plans Yeet
exactly.
did for me. So
I didn't want to do that.
he probably still did a little bit, but
Slightly.
Okay.
but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I
It's
do
so
exactly what,
fantastic.
like once you said you wanted to go to the swamp, that's whenever I went take my piss and just stopped. Sat there with my dick in my hand, like this motherfucker really about to do that shit. But again, wonderful session.
That was
Very
yeah,
creative ideas coming from all of you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bravo, Neutral.
Thank you. Thank you. Cool.
Fucking
Bravo.
amazing, bro.
I had a really good time.
Bravo, everybody.
I'm gonna end the
Can't wait
recording. Any
till,
last notes?
See you all next session.
Sorry I was late.
No,
Not
no.
a problem.
Wonderful.
And yeah, I'm gonna need to level you guys up as well.
Okay,
To
Okay.
because I forgot.
Okay, here's my last shot. It was nice knowing you guys as Scott. I'm probably gonna fucking die for whatever's attacking the keep.
Maxi's
I'll see you
there.
guys as Kain later.
Maxi's there.
Maxter.
And the half-orcs.
And Maxi's dead.
Okay.
We're all gonna fucking die, man.
Sounds
And Big Man's within a 500-foot radius.
okay. Stopping recording. In
Big old fucking war happened when you guys are gone.
1.